It's the Shipcast. You guys know the drill. We got Atlanta and Tampa Bay on tap tonight. We got the Pick Ems. You probably saw them there in the chat or on Twitter earlier. We'll be sweating those. If we hit our core, we're giving out $100. We hit last week, $300 winner. We'll see if we can do it again tonight. We're going to have some guests swinging by potentially. We'll have Steph Miller coming on to talk about the high stakes movement with week 5 waivers. All that tonight on the Shipcast with Pete, Gretch, and Pat. Let's do it. It's the Shipcast, the Shipcast. We got some fun pick'em sweats dialed up. You mix in a couple lowers there to make sure people know you know ball.
All hires, because we know ball.
Yeah. You're going to lose anyway, probably, so just do the peppers.
Scorcher watch, everyone. Scorcher watch.
Oh, no!
The pick'ems aren't hitting.
Baker,
Look the other way, you cuck.
You guys want to make some more pick'ems?
I'm back, baby. I'm emotionally invested.
There we go.
Yeah! Oh!
Let's go!
Yeah!
I just want to be clear. No one is asking you to watch the game. We're just asking you to watch us. All right, Gretch, Pat, how we doing, fellas?
Good. I don't know what to make of this game. We got one team who wasn't even like throwing the ball for 3 weeks because their quarterback probably shouldn't have been playing yet. We had another team that's 3-1, but somehow their one loss was a blowout loss at home to Bo Nix and the Broncos. The Vegas doesn't know. It's a 2.5 point line towards the Falcons and a 44 over under, which is just might as well just be throwing your hands up like the favorite 2.5 points and 44. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I feel like when we were making our pick'ems, and I'll get them pulled up here, that like we didn't have. Oh my god! Yeah, people
Pat,
wanted us to
muted.
play some pit lowers. There was no way we were gonna do that. Oh wow!
He already hit the over. He already hit the over. We could pitch it. We don't have him on the pick'ems.
What was the number? Was it 32?
Like 29 or something? Okay. Yeah. There was a report just in the pregame, and so my most important client.
Did we get him in there or not?
What's that?
Did we get him in that lineup or not?
No,
I saw that like just 10 seconds ago. Okay.
I know. I was just going through lineups super late. I have my sister-in-law is super into fantasy now. She's a teacher, and like all of her other teachers in her league, right? And so she texted me the other day. She's like, "Is Kyle Pitts going to do anything this week? Is he going to catch a pass at all this week?" And so we went through her whole lineup. She's like the most important person that I gotta get everything right for. And her team's sick. She's got Brees and Kenneth Walker. She's got Jaden Daniels. She's got Debo and Olave. Wow. Her flex decision was pretty sick. Like she's doing just fine. But all she had was Pitts and Noah Fant. Like she couldn't get Tucker Kraft. She couldn't get any of these dudes. And she shows me the list of tight ends, and she's like, "This is the best available." And it's like the sleeper app. And so it's sorted by projected. And the top is Kate Otten. The second is Mark Andrews.
Wow.
All of our guys suck so bad.
Well, that was like...
I told her to pick up Andrews, but that report came, and I texted her right before the game, and I was like, look, all your options suck. They're saying they're going to use Pitts more. You got to get Pitts in your lineup. You might as well play Pitts, right?
Wow.
Brittany has Pitts in her lineup, and I was checking her lineup right before, and I was like, I went to the waiver wire. I was like, there's probably someone better. And it was Kate Otten. I was like, you know what? We're rolling with Pitts. So we at least have him in those lineups.
Well, that was so one of the first things we do when we go to look at the pick'ems. I always like to check the rivals tab first. And there weren't a ton in the lobby, but one of them was Pitts versus Kate Otten. And Pitts was getting spotted. I think it was like 3 yards. And we still were all, I was just like, there's no way. Like it's enjoyable in either direction. Either we get the blade so quick after trying to like reverse jinx it, or it's a miserable sweat all game because he does nothing again. There's no winning. There's no winning.
It was a great point. This is the worst decision possible.
It's nice to see Atlanta move the ball.
The reason not to do it is that if he has a good game, we're going to be happy anyway.
We can free roll it. Yeah.
We can just free roll just the happiness. So
it's nice to free.
It's nice to not be super emotionally invested in it right now at this particular moment.
I mean, we're financially invested in it still.
Yeah, we're still actually. You know what? I'm still very invested in Kyle. I did not get him into a lot of lineups, but he's in more lineups than I want to admit.
Yeah.
So I got the core entry up here. Our one Falcons player in the core is Ray McLeod. We got him 35.5. We got Drank London feasting underneath here with a tutty. All right, let's get this game shooting out.
Falcons throwing the ball.
This works.
Yeah. I mean,
this was the thesis after week 1 when people were panicking, was that Cousins is going to need a few weeks, a lot like the year that Joe Burrow came off his ACL, and everyone panicked for the first 4 games because their run rate was super low. They had a -9 or lower PROE the first 3 games. Last week, they were at like +8. They come out throwing here, right? Week 4, week 5, he's starting to actually feel okay in the pocket. They're at home, division game. This let me get a fun game. We might get a fun Atlanta, resurrection, right? Like, what if this team's actually
sounds fun?
Yeah.
And when you're on team, always bet hires like we are for the Shipcast, you want to see that quick score. Let's get the juices flowing. Everybody hits.
Here's the other thing.
Oh,
every tight end sucks. So like Kyle Pitts gets one more catch. He's in all our best ball lineups. We're feeling great.
Kyle Pitts is already locked in a T.
He's one catch away.
T5 or higher for the week.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Here's the 5 leg. So it had, we did a little alt version. Some of you got Bijan Robinson touchdown. We also did one version in the Discord for the touchdown. And this one, we have the 3.5 receptions. The other added one is Chris Godwin, higher than 6 receptions here. And I know some of these numbers were pinging around, but hopefully you guys got on board with us to sweat it out tonight.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, we're in a good spot. We got the Bucks throwing. I mean, that's a good start because we have Godwin and Evans in our 5-leggers. We also like Bucky with the rushing yards. I guess the Ray McLeod thesis is the only thing we're not seeing so far. Everyone else is getting going.
Yeah, he'll get there, though.
He'll get there.
Passing volume is all we need for that.
Yep.
True. Yeah, and I'm glad too. Like, we were kind of debating on the receptions versus yards with some of these guys, with both Ray and Evans. Ended up going with the yards, just knowing that. I mean, what were you saying? Ray's ADOT was? It was pretty big, right?
His yards per reception. Yards per reception was like 10.9, which isn't like a great stat for predicting things. But when you're trying to figure out, should we go receptions or yards? It's like, well, he's actually averaging. If he had 4 receptions, he would hit the yardage, and the yardage also gives you the out of like one big catch. You could have 2 catches and hit the yard. So kind of broke ties that way.
Yeah, it's that old thing where you're like, it's 3.5 and 35.5, and you're like, is 3, 36 more likely, or is 4 35 more likely, or lower, right? Like 430 or something, or 340. But you made a good point that he's actually had some longer catches than you think. And also we really like the matchup. The Tampa runs a lot of cover 3, right? He's been better against.
Yeah, I was looking at the fantasy point stuff. They have like a cool thing where you can look at how receivers are doing against different coverage types, and a small sample early in the season, but I think he's good against zone. Bucks play a lot of zone. He's been good against cover 3. Bucks are like 3rd in cover 3. So seemed like maybe a nice little matchup boost for him.
A guy, Dalton Cates, took that at the Stealing Lines. He took the over on the yardage as well because of that matchup. But you were saying the yardage makes more sense against the matchup, because if it's like a soft,
if we like the matchup, yeah, right.
Did you see Dalton come after us on Twitter? He was talking about how all the fish just bet the hires, and that you just got to be betting the lowers all the time.
I did see that. I didn't
know Dalton did a stream. Yeah. He streams the games and sweats them out.
No,
I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, then shut up, Dalton, because we have to watch the game.
Yeah, Dalton's all about fun when he's live tweeting his buddy, drinking at a bar for 12 hours going viral.
That's right.
That was probably the biggest viral moment in fantasy football this year was Dalton's thread.
Dude, I got sent that by so many people, and I'm like, you guys don't even have any idea that I'm like in a business with this guy, like 50-50 partnership.
And did you ask him to sneak in a Stealing Lines promo within the massive thread?
Yeah.
Let's go. Great start.
Evans,
chunk play.
That's awesome. Oh, you're ahead of me, Pete.
Oh, sorry.
Like this at all. No, it's okay. I'm gonna try to.
We got to calibrate. Beautiful. Last week, I thought we were really in sync, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah, I'm pulling a Shope right now.
Show.
I'm with Pete.
4 minutes behind.
I know. Well, I'm on the next gen. I'm only like a beat behind. I'm like probably like 2 seconds behind, but I like the next gen, man. I like the zoomed out view. So how many yards was that for Evans?
I was just with the box score, but it's not low. It's not refreshed on ESPN yet. 15 yards.
15? Yeah.
Nice.
Take that.
That's good.
His
showing
was what, 4.5?
That's bullish. They're showing Bucky on the sideline after the first carry for Rashad.
Yeah,
that is bullish.
That's quite bullish.
Veteran
Here's
deference.
the guy coming for that guy's job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pass interference, right? Did he get bumped?
Oh man,
seemed like it. Baker wants it.
All right, I gotta say goodbye to Prime Vision.
Man, I thought about
1 minute after hyping it up.
Well, I love it, but it's
PI.
fine. It's a couple seconds behind.
He can play the ball, but he goes right into Evans. That's definitely defensive pass interference. There's no question.
All right, they just cut back to
him off.
the play. Is that where you guys?
Yeah,
are?
we're
Evans
like a
in
half
motion?
second
Okay.
ahead of you.
Okay.
Evans again.
Come on. Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm synced up with you guys.
Boy.
Nice.
Boy.
Yeah,
About
Pat.
7
So
or 8
what was
more?
you liked this matchup maybe more for Evans than maybe some
Godwin.
of the previous matchups?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I liked it more. I liked it more for Evans than we've seen thus far. One thing that I've been pointing out in the walkthrough each week is that they are really like relying on the super quick passing game. They came out of the gate with this, and it was like, okay, they're going against a team that like maybe they thought had a good pass rush, or is this like what they're going to be about? And it's been what they're about. They try to get the ball out really quickly. It's been awesome for Godwin. He's kind of the focal point of this quick passing attack. But the Falcons don't have a very good pass rush. And Evans has still been pretty involved. You look at the targets per run, first 3 targets per run, he's like pretty close to Godwin. So a little more time to throw. Maybe this would be like a good time logically to like try to get Evans a little bit more involved. Given that the pass rush might not be like such an issue. It seems like they're trying to get out in front of Baker taking on pressure by just getting the ball out really quickly.
Yeah. Now we got an injury timeout here.
Really?
But
yeah,
nice
Baker's
start.
I think Baker's the third quickest time to throw this year. So it's been like a real key part of what they're doing.
Yeah, very, very good start to the game. A lot of passing, a lot of moving the ball. Bucky, we put in the core. Obviously, everyone around these parts, big Bucky fans. He's cleared this rushing number in 3 of the 4 games. It was just the game against Detroit. Obviously, he's not getting, a massive workload, but he's just been so efficient. So hopefully if this game opens up, he gets a few big rushing lanes and gets there.
Yep.
Yeah, they tried to do that toss with White. It took him 7 years to get to the edge. He gained 1 yard. I mean, more bullish sides for Bucky. His first run looked good. He got a nice 5-yard gain. But because he's Rashad White, he's now at 2 carries for 6 yards, 3.0 yards per carry, right in line with his expectation.
That's the as Tim is mentioning here. So the Coach Speak Index has abandoned us after Jalen McMillan was ruled out for Thursday. I don't.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. So now he's friends with Spike Week, no longer a friend of ship chasing, and I think it's just because he kind of chickened out on his budget, for the pirate video. I think if he would have spent a little bit more money on the dancing pirates, he could have gotten it done.
Now, you don't think he just spent a ton of money on that? What gave that away?
I like with as many, with what a Renaissance man Coach Speak Index is, I wouldn't be surprised if he just like had a friend group that included a bunch of cosplaying pirates in Tampa.
I want to talk with Greg here because what's with the picture of you two and then another picture of Pete dressed?
I was wondering if that was gonna
What
get
the
under your
fuck?
skin. You're not included. It's Davis, me, and Pete. What the hell?
It's Pete twice. It's both
No, that's
Davis.
Davis.
Does he think it's you two and Davis on the normal show?
I literally just see Davis with that.
And now I guess I don't even understand the Eric part. Was Eric out on
I
Jalen
don't
McMillan?
know.
Yeah, that's the
I guess
part
he
I don't
just doesn't
get
have
either.
a curse. Eric doesn't have he drafts similarly, but doesn't have a curse. Is that what it is? I don't know.
I guess so.
The curse is not in great shape though, guys. We got McMillan banged up.
It's in
I
no,
did
it
the-
is in
the
great
target-
shape.
The curse is in great
The curse
shape.
is alive
The
and
curse,
well.
the curse is alive and well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rashad
What-
White got negative 1
We're
yards.
running Rashad White on 2nd and 9.
They each wear the
no.
number that they average per carry.
Right.
Mm.
That's good. One for White, 7 for Bucky. It's perfect. Keeps everything in line. We want to call the 1 yard play. Let's get White in here.
White's banged up, or he came up a little limp after
Yeah,
that run.
He's not going to go off the field though, because then he loses his job.
No. Plus, I mean, it is third down. He actually is still looking pretty good by the receiving stuff. But
Let's pick up a first here. Otten,
All right.
get there, buddy. Nice.
That's right. Little K-Dot and screen.
guys, we
Let
would
us
be
see it
sweating the
coming.
rivals right now. We'd be sweating the rivals.
Dude, is there anything more bizarre than like Cade Otten? Like his usage, where he'll go weeks without earning a target and running every route. And then it was like last year in the playoffs, just like a string of huge target games these past couple of weeks. It's so Jekyll and Hyde with his targets.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of George Kittle.
That's rude.
Oh,
There's a Godwin catch.
Godwin. All right.
Oh no, don't. Oh, he looks.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we tilt a Bucky Irving TD if he gets one and then we didn't go fantasy points and we have the rushing yards?
no.
We
No,
don't.
we want a touchdown here. It'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Or Mike Evans. We'll take a.
We'll take Godwin because we have receptions on Godwin. We'll take any of the.
Yeah, we don't have
guys we got.
the only TD related thing we have is the Bijan in that 5 leg
Right.
because we don't have any fantasy points
We
this
didn't
week
do
like we
fantasy
did.
points. Yeah.
We got to get. This is the chat's on it. Who's gonna get the carry inside the 5 here? We got.
That's a good question, man.
That's why I'm
Bucky's
hoping we see
been
Bucky
getting
out
it. He
there.
got all 4 green zone touches last week. None
damn.
for White, and it makes sense when he's the guy that they've said since camp is quicker to the hole, right? Like not
Yeah, he just
necessarily
gets,
like he's better as a running back or anything, but quicker to the hole. Even though he's smaller, we think of it as a size thing. I think they might be like, look, the guy who gets downhill is our goal line back. We'll see if they bring him in here. That would be pretty sick.
Speaking of
No, White's in there.
White's still there, yeah.
Speaking of quicker to the hole, I was writing up the Bengals game, and I wrote Chase Brown. It looks like he shot out of a cannon. And Blake, one of my editors, he goes, he tags this Scott Barrett thread that I was unaware of that includes you, Ben, talking about how he shot out of a cannon, and it's like literally it's like 20 analysts talking about how he shot out of a cannon.
Bucky split out wide.
They got both of them. They've been doing this, and they do an end around. Like he'll do a jet motion here sometimes,
Yes.
but they're not giving it to him on the jet. They're throwing it to White.
Easy.
Okay, Evans.
Evans.
All right.
I
You
did
wanted the
like
Evans Tutty. Did we get that in there?
No, we didn't.
No.
I liked both. It was the one thing that was nice about Evans Tutty was it was 1.18.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
And I just like last year there was just a few guys where anytime they gave you plus money on their TD, it was like Evans, it was Jefferson. It always, and obviously things have been a little different for Evans this year compared to last year, but he's just so good.
No, I mean betting on Mike Evans to score a touchdown is not going to be a losing
Yeah.
proposition a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
you might as well.
We're in great shape. Like getting 2 drives that result in touchdowns, the team higher is looking good here.
Team
It's
higher
looking
looking
great.
good.
I
So what are we at with
man,
Evans? How many yards? Obviously that was like 2 or
Let me
something
pull
like
it up.
that was 4 or something, but that slipped through
4,
the cracks on us a little because that was a good take, Pete.
that. Yeah, it was.
The
The other thing we talked about Evans receptions, but we only did yards. Right now he's at 3 for
Yeah.
26 because of the short reception.
yeah.
think
Yeah, I
4
thought
and a
about
half.
doing receptions in the core and then yards on the 5 leg because it gets out of Godwin's way a little bit in a sense that way.
Yeah,
but we ended up just feeling like the outs on the yardage was a little nicer.
He's smashing.
If this is the pace of the game and every team just scores on every drive like the Commanders or whatever, then everything will hit. We don't have to worry about it.
We're going to be great.
Yeah, we want this.
Yeah, that shot out of the cannon thing.
Yeah,
talking about
that was like
everyone. And I was part of it. Like I didn't do it on Twitter, but I did it not as a bit. And now it is a bit because I know about it now. But originally,
that was like it was last year. It was all the like metaphors and similes for Isaiah Pacheco runs like, you know, it was like every single thing. You just typed into Twitter, Pacheco runs like, and there was a million different random analogies.
He's mad at the ground was the one.
Yeah.
That's my most viral tweet of Twitter history was a Pacheco one where I said whatever the opposite of no wasted movement is Isaiah Pacheco or something. It got like aggregated. It got like, millions of views. It got aggregated on places where people were sending me like Instagram, like college buddies were like, I saw your tweet like on this, football Instagram that I follow where they just like paste your tweet on something,
Yeah.
The Pacheco, that whole genre was a fun one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, so we got Evans 3 for 26. Be funny if he ended up like going 4 for 80.
Godwin's 1 reception.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need 6 for Godwin or 7?
7.
7. Yeah.
So it was a funny thing. So it's 6 in I think in one of them, let me check. Yes. So in one of the 5 legs, it's 6. And then it immediately refreshed when I went to make the second one and it was 6.5. So I think most people got it at 6.5 with us. Matt Ryan in the booth. All right. So
I feel like that was we have Evans in the core. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And we have Godwin in the other one. So our core is looking great because White didn't have a great first drive, 3 carries, 6 yards, and also may have gotten banged up. Somebody in the chat said that Yankee said, 9 White touches snaps to 1 Bucky. Like he's the starter. They've been doing that. They play Bucky as they go. They could be rotating series for all we know. Like it's just it's not a concern. And you shared some good notes from Coach Peak Index that like they were talking up White this week, and they should have been because it was this first efficient rushing game last week. They want to obviously compliment him. So, it's Mooney. I thought it was Pitts.
Someone did mention in the chat that they said we're frauds as hosting the Mooncast and not having a Mooney entry, which is a very fair point. Very fair.
We did talk about leveraging all the Pitts stuff with Mooney bets, but we went with Ray instead. No Pitts on the field. I don't know who that other receiver was, but there was no Pitts there at all.
Was that KhaDarel Hodge? Is that who that was?
That was who that was, I think.
Okay.
Yep. But if he's on this roster, that would make sense. Pretty sure he's on this roster, right? Yeah. Hodges. Unless it was Casey. I don't know anything about the rookie Casey Washington is the only other receiver.
No. So McLeod's 34.
McLeod's 34.
Yeah, okay.
I was looking at Algiers receiving. It was only like 3.5 yards. I think he just got 3 right there. But like he could just easily not catch any passes. But they are playing him.
Man, this game is fun. It's just like a first down every other play.
Yeah.
Algiers been good, man.
He has been too good for my Bijan Beggs. It's not fun.
Right. No, I know it's not what we want, but he's been good.
I have plenty of Algier too. Like he's a good player.
Yeah.
All of his peripherals and even like his straight ahead numbers last year were down, yards per carry, all that stuff. He had the great rookie year. Part of my Bijan stuff was like, look, this is a day 3 guy that was drafted by an old regime. Maybe they won't really see that he's that great. Maybe they'll want to play their top 10 running back. But Algiers just like really good at football and makes it easy to play.
They're looking at
there. He is.
There it is.
Yes.
Nice long one too.
Yeah. There you go. 15 yards per catch.
That's what we need. Ray, baby.
Man, I love the pace of this game right now.
It's beautiful.
It's really
Falcons
nice.
offense, people were freaking out, dude. And then I wrote in week 1, like, that you can't sell everything based on the offense because either Cousins is going to work into it a little or they're going to have to bench him and they have a top 10 quarterback that they can play, like, one way or another. But like they're obviously starting slow. He didn't play in the preseason. I got a lot of, I don't think anything I've written in Stealing Signals this year, I got more comments and people being like, you're not taking the Falcons seriously enough. They're going to be terrible based on week 1. I'm just glad to see that this is not a completely non-functional offense. Like that's a long time ago now. We're only in week 5, but we got a good looking offense here to start this game. It's nice.
It is nice.
There's my my preschool buddy, Zach Robinson.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That picture
I called in
you
a few
shared is
favors
great.
tonight.
You're the one who got them to run play action again?
Yeah, exactly. He played on a youth football team too that I played against when we were both 6th graders. They beat us by like 50.
He was good in college.
He played with Des Bryant.
That's right. I was gonna say, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. He was a gunslinger. I remember like, because I probably was in high school then or something.
Oh yeah, I remember him as a quarterback. I forgot.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
or college. I can't. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
he had
think
a massive college career.
That's like he had big passing numbers. That was the era of the Big 12 where 2006 to 2009 was my college years.
He went to the same
I
high
guess they
school
weren't
as
that big.
CSU Ram near us.
Did you only go to college for 3 years?
No.
What's up?
2005 to 2009 was my college years. A lot of people go to college for 7 years. Yeah, they're called
I was like, damn, man.
Koo season. All right, our first non-touchdown
I
drive.
started talking up Cousins, and then he goes into a shell. Vita Vea. There's a
That's a
UW
big
boy.
boy.
That's a UW alum. Look at
Look
Bijan trying to pick up.
Bijan.
He made a business decision, man.
Yeah, that was like, I'll give you my shoulder, but that's all I'm giving you. I mean, there's really no option. Like, you get a penalty with like a chop block, or you just get out.
I get in front of him. He didn't even get in front of him.
He also had a
shoulder.
What?
Oh, Koo, come on. I got him in 2 leagues. Make a kick. We're kicker chasing
What's the flag?
early. God, he's usually automatic. Offside.
Ooh,
He gets the
offsides.
kick again.
Wow.
I was going through lineups before lock, and I didn't realize that I never know who the fucking kickers are, but we probably have them in some of our leagues. I mean, I haven't even looked at those. I just trust Steph, but I got him in 2 of the other leagues. One with Sean, one with Silva.
A Koo. There we go. We started Koo in one of the Leones. No, Koo.
Oh, he missed
Are you
again.
kidding
Oh my
me?
God.
Dude.
It's like a bad Twilight Zone. This is reminding me of the end of last Thursday night when I wanted the over, and Brandon Aubrey, normally automatic, misses a freaking kick by. What are you doing, Koo?
Dude. Not Koo, man.
On the same side, make an adjustment.
We started Koo in one of Leone's. Is such a like, imagine seeing that sentence if you didn't know what the hell we were talking about. We started Koo in one of Leone's.
It's also too because like all of our teams are named, but because Leone reg those ones, it's just named like Leone 1, Leone 2. So like in even Steph's head, like that's how we refer to them because we never changed the names.
Yeah.
Every other one of our teams is a David Kitchen reference, and then it's Leone 1, Leone 2.
Make a kick, Koo. This is a guy who last week kicked a game winner to set a new career high, had 4 kicks over 40-plus yards in that game, and one was a 58-yarder to win the game as time expired. They're down 1. Wasn't even one of those ones where it's tied and you're hoping, the game-winning kick is like, well, if he misses it, it's overtime. It was either you make it and we win, or you miss it and we lose. Game, career long, go do it, and he nailed it. And he comes out here and he misses 2 46 and 41 yarders. What is this?
To get the second crack at it, did it do the same thing? Unreal.
I mean, he was the hero last week.
Oh yeah. That was such a weird game, that Saints-Falcons one.
It was.
Yeah, I was just happy we got one of those teams throwing, because coming in, both of them were so run heavy.
Yeah.
But the Saints stayed very run heavy, and the Falcons threw. And yeah, that was part of the weirdness. There's a lot of weirdness.
All right, let's get a Bucky drive here. Just get us rolling.
Who's that?
D. Alfredson.
Okay. It's White again. Oh, no, it's Bucky. I was looking at the tapes.
Nice. Yeah. There we go. Let's just chip away at this.
The tape on his elbows confused me. The White's always worn that really
Dude,
big tape.
You want to join team? All the numbers look the same, especially when they're both single digits. I mean, it's ridiculous. Koo, a backwards hat, bro. Just like us.
I'm going forwards. I can't. Yeah. I can't be associated with that poor of a kicking performance.
Is that White still? No, that's Bucky.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bucky. Here we go.
Let's go, Bucky.
Look at that.
We go.
How would you? Rashad White's never done that. He's never done it.
Never once. Never one time.
God, Bucky's fun to watch.
He is.
Let's go. What do we need? Like 40
that was
or something?
15 rushing yards. Yeah, 44 and a half.
He's so quick. I mean, he's not like the most athletic, but he's quick and he gets to the space so fast. I love it.
Yeah, I'd go as far as saying Bucky looked shot out of a cannon on that run.
I mean, this is super bullish for the bet because they got to go to him.
Oh man.
Oh.
God, that was the slowest run.
Devin Shepard.
Oh, Sterling Shepard.
Oh, that makes sense. That'll be Sterling Shepard. I didn't even know he was still playing.
Right, good for him.
Yeah, he
so
doesn't
many
look
injuries
quick, though. I mean,
that's good, Tyler.
Tyler says, funny that White was drafted to replace Leonard Fournette, and boy, did he take that too literal.
I mean, he makes Leonard Fournette look explosive, like legitimately explosive.
Hey, let's not go.
I mean, he does. He's so stuck in the mud on his carries.
Okay, Godwin.
Godwin.
There we go. That's 3 already.
Exactly what we need.
First quarter.
All right. If we ship the core, by halftime, that would be nice
again. That would be nuts. We're still a little ways on the core.
See, everyone loves their unders, but you can't ship at halftime with unders.
That's
right.
That is very true.
That is right.
I feel like that needs to be a quote on like a ship chasing throw pillow. You can't ship the core at halftime.
That's
with
beautiful.
That's poetry.
It is, man. We got Evans outside.
3rd and 3. You got in the shotgun.
Godwin.
Oh, come on.
That's a bad pass.
That was a bad pass, yeah.
You had him, yeah.
But this is 4 down territory. What? Like, they bring in White. Like, I mean, man, I just 3rd and 3. I go under center. I have Bucky in there. I run it. Even if we don't get it, we're at 4th and 1, right? Like you're in this no man's land around field goal.
That's a really bad throw.
It's a bad throw, and they could have converted, but now they're going to kick a long field goal on 4th and 3. Like, you run the ball on that 3rd and 3, and then you go for it on 4th. You're kicking a 53-yarder.
Yeah, but they had White on the field, so they couldn't run it.
Right. They went into a shotgun with Rashad White on the field. No threat of a run whatsoever. At least he banged the kick. You got a kicker that's better than Younghoo Koo, then I guess you can do that. That was a really bad throw. But I just 3rd and 3. Why don't you run and then go on 4th? I think that's
we need 4 catches for Godwin.
Yeah.
And
Godwin's halfway there. Evans is essentially halfway there. Bucky is a little over a third of the way there. Ray's almost halfway there. Yeah. Still a very good pace for Q1.
Not even over yet.
I'm going to need that TPS report on Q1 there. You get it on my desk by the start of Q2. Let us know if we're pacing to hit all of our important internal metrics here at the Shipcast.
I'm going to try Prime Vision again. I miss it.
You'll be back in one play when you realize you're 4 minutes behind us.
You guys, the timeline's crushing the Bijan stuff. Pull this up, Pete. We got Mina.
Let me see.
Oh, can you not see it?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you had shared. There you go.
You got Mina. Oh, I got it on like a weird thing here. You got Mina doing the Vita Vea Bucky is the Bane the Batman
That's
guy.
good.
And then I just saw Robert Mays up here was like, business decisions are allowed when you're down 125 pounds or more. That's the threshold. They're having fun with the Bijan business decision. They're highlighting his ankle. Look at his Achilles.
All right. Ray?
Ray or frankly Pitts would be fine.
Frankly.
There we go. Oh, that's a lateral. We got Bijan receptions on the one.
Yeah.
That's going to go down as a run. That was pretty clearly.
That was a run.
Backwards.
I think I'm actually not behind anymore. Let me know when they snap it. I want to see if I'm behind.
All right, I'll tell you. Right now.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
This Bijan stuff is depressing.
It is, man. Man, I don't want to say he looks like Rashad White, but maybe throw to him more.
I saw a tweet, I think, from Nate Tice that said, is that another Pitts catch or no?
It's Mooney.
Of course. Every time.
All single digit numbers look the same.
Right. They all look the same. Sorry, I was reading a tweet that's telling me that I need to have a hard discussion with Sean about Bijan. I don't know what I'm watching, but it might be Jover. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great. What was I just saying about? Was I just talking about Bijan? No, whatever. Can't remember.
I joked.
Nate Tice had a tweet that he's charted the run stuff. I think it was Nate Tice. Charted the run stuff. He had never seen anyone have as high of a percentage of one run concept as the Falcons have run this year. Apparently, they've run outside zone to the weak side like 45% of the time of their run plays. It was something in the 40s, and he was like, specifically outside zone weak is this massive.
Yeah. So what did they count? They counted that Bijan as a.
It must have been
as a carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he still had not a. That's frustrating.
Yeah, the Bijan stuff, it's not looking good. I mean, he's going to have an incredibly long leash. He's a top 10 running back. They're not going to stop using him. He's actually done fine with some of the like forced missed tackle stuff, but it's not great. It's one of those profiles. It's like you're not gaining yards. You're just like making people miss, and then
Right.
like, where's the explosiveness? But I mean, it does like there's like Rachaad White. You watch and you're like, this dude's completely stuck in the mud, and then there's Bijan. And you're like, man, like it's just not hitting. But you can see where like if there was a crease, he would be able to run into it. Like he's not like physically terrible or anything.
White
Frustrating.
is not running half the time. You know, he's like
Right.
he's sort of like doing this. He's almost like skipping sometimes. You're kind of like, what are you doing? What if you ran? Have you tried running?
Arnold
Arnold
saying
just-
the oh yeah, were you gonna read that one?
I was literally gonna read that. Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Bucks have been exclusively in zone so far. Kirk's 8 of 9 for 115 and a TD. That's
Oh, we got Red Panda at the game tonight.
look at that.
Wow, I didn't know Red Panda doing pre-halftime for the cameras. All right.
All right. Ray's on the bottom.
Find him, Kirk. Find him.
Come on.
Well, that was a throw. Baker almost had it.
We're already in Q2.
Pitts in motion.
He was looking this way, but
Oh, flag
the
comes
ball.
in.
oh, that
That-
did not look good.
Was
No.
maybe to London's head there.
Yeah, it was to London's head, and he stumbled getting up.
That's brutal. Because he gets off to a decent little start, scores a touchdown. He might miss the rest of the game.
Yeah. We've done actually pretty good with these games being okay games, but the injuries have sucked.
Yeah,
Oh.
helmet to helmet there.
He really dropped his own head there. Okay, Cousins was just acting.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, but we don't have London in the pick 'ems.
No,
It's just
No.
just on some teams.
more Algier.
Algiers a good runner, man. There's no question. This game is getting choppy with these flags.
It is, yeah.
Oh, we got a special guest. We didn't even get to tease this one on Twitter. He's a familiar face, a man known to hate the continent of Australia and Kyle Pitts. It's none other than Hasan Rahim from Rotoviz. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, living the dream, guys. Living the dream. I guess unless you're really rooting for Bijan, in which case it's a nightmare. I was gonna ask.
Hey, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a
Yeah,
while.
I know, yeah. happy. Hey, look, for me, it's the opposite. Right?
Ray.
You guys,
Go Ray. Go Ray.
Ray.
Sorry,
You guys,
Hasan,
no.
we're financially invested in Ray McLeod. That's where we're at.
I know. I've been following because you guys grace my computer screen every Thursday night. So it's like the opposite. I've seen you guys a lot. You haven't seen me much.
Yeah.
But I want to say like Bijan has to be playing hurt, right? Like he's been dealing with like some kind of hammy issue like since week 1 or week 2. I can't remember when, but he has to be playing through it.
Well,
There's no way.
What's the nickname you're gonna like? You are the coiner of Kyle Shits. What's the Bijan nickname? I'm waiting for that.
I'm waiting to hear if he's not hurt. Like I can't make fun of a guy who's playing through like a hammy issue. like I want confirmation he's not doing that because he's been on the report with that issue. And like, the last time I checked, I think you need your hamstring to like be explosive. Can't really confirm, but like it would probably explain why he doesn't look that good. I was trying to figure out what about Algier made him so different, but like, they just look like this Bijan doesn't look like the Bijan that we invested in. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't look like him from last season. So it's like I gotta go through the injury report logs and figure out what's happening, but because he just doesn't look how he should. You know what I mean?
Bijan reception.
There he is.
There we go.
Oh, come on. He
And
didn't
the
even
flag.
get touched barely.
Wow.
That was so bad.
I'm like, he's reversing field. He gets tripped up.
But
Yeah.
how did he even get tripped up?
No clue.
That's it. I mean, like just earlier this week, it was reported that he was like on the practice report with a hammy. Like this is just probably one of those like he doesn't have he was limited, and like just because he doesn't have a
They
that,
said
like,
yesterday they
Mhm.
took him off the report and said he was good to go. But yeah, he's got
Yeah,
This,
but they just put him back on after that run.
this
Yeah.
hold takes the reception away. Hold on Kyle Pitts takes away our first Bijan reception.
It does seem sort of like kind
It
of
just-
fitting there, doesn't it?
Super unnecessary. Like just
He got
wildly
tilted by the initial hit, and then was like,
Yeah.
I'm retaliating.
That's a guy who I'm more concerned. I mean, as someone who's like financially invested in Pitts, to where like I think I told Ben that like my kid might not have to go to kindergarten because she might have to work in a coal mine to pay off my
Oh my
Pitts
God.
debt. My Pitts debt, like I'm very concerned.
Well, let's
wait,
talk about
wait.
because you were
You've
Kyle
always
Shits.
hated Pitts. Why are you financially
Yeah.
invested in him?
All of a sudden, I bought the hype. I think it's like just all like I don't know why I bought it. Like I should have just like continued hating.
Well, this
Like,
I did want to talk about this because
You
there's a
just
lot of
got
Kyle
him
Pitts
this
haters out
year.
there.
It was just this. Yeah, it was this year. I was like, like I'm worried about getting boxed out, iced out. Like,
Oh, I thought it was only people martingaling. There was new Kyle Pitts people this year.
Yeah, Leone was one. Leone was as in as
That's
ever.
right.
yeah, like that's like I think Leone actually tweeted to me and asked me if I'm okay, and I said no, I'm broke. Like that's how this is gonna end. Like,
Well, yeah, I wanted to just for people who don't know, there's a lot of Kyle Pitts haters out there. They were kind of radicalized, I think, by after his rookie season, just the ceaseless hype radicalized a generation of fantasy drafters. They couldn't handle it. They hate Kyle Pitts. But
Oh, is that
Darnell
Hodge?
Mooney.
that's
Mooney.
Mooney.
No,
Mooney on the ship cast.
Darnell Mooney's a
Mooney.
Wow.
This is a disaster.
this is getting blown BTFO'd. Yeah,
Wait, why is this a disaster? Crap.
Just, I mean, like, because I have a lot of Bijan, a lot of Drake London, and a lot of Kyle Pitts, and a little amount.
I even have a little
Ray.
Ray McLeod. Not much Mooney.
I don't have. Yeah, I don't have any of Mooney. Like he's the guy. Like
I actually
Yeah.
took some Mooney too, but God, not a lot.
This is
Like,
good
you
for
got,
our
like,
game,
your-
though.
you got your 4% Mooney on like a bunch of dead teams. Like
That's
it's-
right. That's
It's
right.
just like, that's
exactly
just the
what
way
I'm
it works
looking at.
out.
Yeah.
I got a Mooney blanket that is not going to protect me.
No, like it's like because you can't cover all the bases. Like
I tried.
I-
I tried. You should see my fucking Jacquard tree, buddy. I tried to cover all the bases.
Did it work?
My advance rate's solid.
All right.
Nice.
it almost
Mine's
feels like
shit.
yeah, mine's I'm like it's atrocious, and it's like if you hit the wrong elite tight ends, like you're like in a bad shape right now because there's like you just passed up on a whole bunch of other guys for like nothing. Like you're getting zeros out of like at the tight end spot.
I sometimes whip out my Jacquard in public. I'll show people. I had it laminated. Reminds me of Casey. Shout out Casey at the ship chasing party in Vegas. Had the Jacquard T-shirt made.
Yeah, that was so sick.
That was awesome.
Oh man, that was fun. But anyway, with Kyle Shits, you from the jump, this guy hadn't played it down, and you were out. You were out, and I had no idea you got sucked back in. Or
I got sucked
in.
No, I just got sucked in for the first time. Yeah, like I was just like, like the situations, like not like it's kind of the same, but like with Mooney there, like I felt like he would actually see a little bit more playing time as a true receiver. Doesn't necessarily have to worry that much about London, right? Like you got two guys a little bit better on like the passing offense, but then upgrade to Kirk, right? Like you're not going to be as run heavy, and then all of a sudden, like this guy's getting cucked left and right by Ray McLeod and Darnell Mooney, guys who I thought were complementary pieces.
Do you know what the move Hasan did with Pitts is like? And I feel like it's happened a few times. It's like you're with your buddies and you're playing blackjack, and like one of them just like wants to sit it out. They're like, no. It's like you guys playing. They're kind of hovering, and you and all your buddies at the table are just taking an absolute fucking bath, right? Like it's like, all right, you guys got all the bad mojo. I'll sit down now and start playing. They can all get the good part of the shoe, but know that you get fucking wrecked
Completely
too.
fine.
We all continue to get wrecked.
But the
It's
problem
just
with
everyone
this
went broke.
is that why didn't we leave the table when Hasan sat down?
Yeah.
Why
Wanted
didn't
to
we
play-
leave?
he was the good luck charm. He's like,
We were all, Hasan's in. That's honestly how I felt about Leone with Pitts. I was like, Leone's in. I'm not leaving when Leone just got here.
Exactly.
Pat, it's a little thing called the gambler's fallacy, and it's very strong. we were due.
We just went in. Like we just like but like everything, like even if you're trying to like justify it to yourself, right? Like, okay, Spencer Rattler, like having to hide. I understand the run heavy game plan, everything else. And it's like, no, this motherfucker just sucks. Like, what is his issue? Like the flash in the pan, like it was like the flash in the pan rookie season, and he's like he needs to change his senior or something. Like reading the how he's like, yeah, but like reading
this year.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh wow.
That's John
Damn.
Tucker.
Yeah.
Let's leave a little field for Bucky to chew up here, Tucker.
That's right.
I mean, come on, relax.
Seriously, relax.
Sean Tucker.
What was Tucker's line in college? He would recap his own games, and then he had like a catchphrase.
He had a hashtag juiced, and the 3 and the 4 of his number were like in juiced or something.
Yeah.
Blair.
Juiced. It was with something with the. No, I don't think it was juiced. It was maybe it was. I was definitely with the 3 and the 4 though.
Yeah. Not juice. Something about his explosiveness. What's up, Blair?
Like blessed or something. Yeah.
Blessed. Yeah, I think it was blessed.
Was it blessed?
That's right. That sounds right.
Okay,
I don't know why I
okay.
said juice.
Yes, with the
Yeah. What is juice? What?
I don't know. It's like it's definitely not juiced, but
Something other than that. Yeah.
Well,
but you remember the 3 and the 4.
blessed, Blair, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's been too long.
Blair, you had a good article on like tight end scoring being down. And I was gonna pick your brains about it, but like, what is up with all the tight end targets is drying up? Did you do a deep dive on that out of curiosity?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're drying up, I guess, insofar as targets for a lot of positions are drying up, right?
Yeah.
What my article was about is how rushing's getting more efficient, so teams are throwing less.
Yeah. Explain the efficiency rushing thing to Rashad White and Bijan Robinson, will you?
Well,
Yeah.
so I know Kevin Cole's done stuff on this. Isn't most of the rushing efficiency from quarterbacks?
Yeah, I didn't get into that in my article. I think that probably has a lot to do with it, though. I think that's probably right.
Because I think that's part of the problem is that it's like handing off hasn't gotten any more efficient.
Yeah.
It's that there's more mobile
Defenses
quarterbacks.
are just really fucking good right now.
They're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Evans, baby!
Oh
Yes!
shit! Wow.
Wow.
2.
Beasting.
Grown ass man.
Defenses aren't that good.
To
No.
me,
Defense
I
not
know.
that good as Evans scores the second
right.
touchdown.
It's nice that we're starting to
Hell
see
yeah.
some more throwing as we get into the season. But I think what I was hypothesizing in Signals the first couple of weeks was like the running was sort of a coping mechanism. Like we can't do anything else. And so with the cover 2 and everything, like this is the only thing we can do somewhat successfully. We have to just lean into it. And that's you also get to like the quarterbacks like running as a scramble and like we're not throwing, so we're scrambling and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's been my hypothesis. Like they got to just figure out the downfield coverages and get some throws into some spots. And we're seeing that tonight. That's fun.
I really, really want some numbers because I don't have the ball, the ball knowledge or the ball time to go see all this defensive coverage. But like, what I really want to know is who is lining up and the coverage doesn't change, and who is like moving post snap to try to basically trick the offense and showing them one look and then taking it away. Like who's doing that? Because I think that's got to be a huge part of what it separates these really good defenses from the not so good ones. That's not
who's doing the rotational stuff.
Who's doing the rotational stuff? And I was part of that comes from listening to Cody Alexander on the Take Casting with Kevin Cole. I listened to both those, and he was talking about how Mike Zimmer's pretty static, and a lot of these other guys aren't, and that makes it much easier when you're going against a static defense. So I don't know of any numbers on that, but I'd love to see that because I think it would help us understand this a lot.
I was tweeting about this a few weeks ago, and Scott Barrett was DMing me. We were talking a little, and he was sharing with me that one of the interesting things with their charting they see is that the bad defenses are the ones that they have as doing more post-snap rotations. And so part of my hypothesis was that I don't know that we're even necessarily charting it correctly. Like we don't always know what the intent is. We think it's cover 2, or we think it. That was what my whole thread was about that he had responded to, was that people get so freaked out about this cover 2 shell, but it's like the idea is they're starting in a cover 2 look, but they're morphing after the snap. A lot of times they're doing things that are, I think, difficult even for charters who do know more ball than me even to understand like what the call was. Cause we're like, they're sending dudes like to cover space that they're very far away from and then rotating around. Like they're intentionally moving dudes in like rotational stuff. If you watch some of the plays, like especially a lot what we're seeing is safeties. Like the one play that's in my mind for whatever is one that didn't work for the defense. It's the Dallas Goedert 60-yard catch he had where he was on a drag route. They were running the backside safety down and across the field to cover the front left of the field, and he would have got there and got Goedert. It was clear that was his job, was to cut that play off. But because he was knifing through the middle of the field, he runs right into his teammate covering a different route, not even Goedert defender. And they crash into each other in the middle of the field, and then Goddard's cut loose on the other side of the field. But that's the stuff that I think teams are doing that are cutting off a lot of these plays where that would have been like a 3-yard drag route and it becomes a 61-yard catch. But defenses are really good at this. And I just don't know that you like maybe the people that are charting it are way better than I'm implying. But like,
maybe it's just too hard to chart it.
I mean, coming from the back right to the front left of the defense's like alignment, that's like how do you know what's happening there? And then whose assignment is where he was, because I assume the other safety rolls over, but we don't know that. We don't know any of what
we don't know. My
the offenses don't know, and if the offenses
that's the whole point.
Out,
the offenses don't know.
How the hell are we going to chart it if the offenses can't figure it out?
Well, I mean, it's probably I don't know. Maybe it takes a little longer to chart or something because you could probably piece it together what's going on. But my understanding of it is like there used to be more of they like put a guy in motion, they understand it's man, and then they're like. They're like, now we know we have this matchup, or no one moves. They know like the zone they're running, and they're basically like, okay, now we like, and the defense is sitting there like, well, this sucks. Like they know what we're gonna do, and like I still have to do what I'm doing, and that like the defense seems like they've gotten a lot more able to kind of adjust what they're doing based on what they know the offense is doing. But I don't know. That's just my from what I've gathered listening to people who actually know this shit, but. I want some numbers. Give me numbers.
I think it's hard to get numbers out of it. Is sort of what I'm trying to argue. Is like I think it's really difficult, and I think the numbers are actually really misleading. I think if the numbers and the tendencies and stuff were plausible, then offenses would be able to adjust week to week and take advantage of and exploit those things. They understand that data matters. Like we're in an analytics era. And I think
how about this?
I called it a post-analytics era because I think defenses know that their tendencies are being charted in a way in 2024 that they need to like confuse things. They need to be moving in and doing a lot of different things so that you don't know what our tendencies are on the report. There we go.
Nice. Let's throw to our Kyle Schitz correspondent, Hasan Rahim on location. What did you just see there, Hasan?
Kyle Pitts, please get paid and pay me, motherfucker. Please. like you owe me money, dude. There's an IOU bank examiner is coming your way. A whole bunch of fantasy analysts preparing. There's a whole bunch of fantasy players preparing a class action lawsuit, boy.
2 for 50.
Better make sure your next contract's a big one. we're about to have claims to 100% of your guaranteed contract.
Okay.
Cash.
Oh my god.
There you go, Bijan.
I was
That's-
just gonna say, how come
Yeah.
every Bijan run stops at the line of scrimmage, but he managed to get 5?
Finally.
I know, right? Sorry, just to go back to like the defensive stuff is also like a decade plus ago, like the word tweener was like almost used as an insult against these prospects, and now like that's like a good thing, you know, like the ability to be able to play multiple positions across the field. Like it really like it kind of like Gretchen's point, it like really allows you to disguise your actual intentions of who you're covering, how you're going to cover them, where that's coming from. So
Right.
But I mean, you could this would be interesting too if you're like actually the teams that are. But what if you had pre-snap look, post-snap coverage, and how often those are matching? And maybe it's a case that actually the teams where it's not matching are like giving up more big plays or something. But that would still be
offenses are throwing so early as well. I don't think you can actually chart that.
You don't even know what the coverage was.
Yeah. It's like after 2 seconds, you don't know where they were rotating to necessarily. They're not showing you that clearly.
That's
you
true.
know, they're trying to disguise it. They know, and they know that you're watching film and all that stuff.
What?
What the hell was
I need
that?
to see
What
the
was
side
that?
ang- I have to see the side angle of this
Now-
throw.
Ben, do you think Cousins was trying to disguise if he was throwing or tossing that?
Oh, they're calling it incomplete. They're calling it incomplete. They're calling that a pass.
I think it was like a sidearm, like as he was
That's
getting tackled,
crazy.
but it's gonna look really funny when we can see the angle.
So Kyle Pitts is going to absolutely smash, and that's no good for all of us, all of our Drake London.
Well, I was laughing while you were talking there because he just ran a little curl and caught another pass, his third, right? But it was just like a really simple curl, and he had to double catch it. He like,
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
dropped it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like it's just although I did see they do the open score over on ESPN. Was it I can't remember the name of the ESPN person, the analytics guy, but like essentially like
Seth
how
Walder,
like
I think was the one.
Seth Walder, where he's talking about like Pitts' open score, and like it just feels like Pitts like doesn't do particularly well when asked to like make tight plays through coverage, right? Like he can't get open one, and then when he has to actually catch the ball in like cover, like when dealing with people,
That was
it's just
as good as I
not
hoped
as
for
like
it.
start.
He has an open score of 20, which is about as bad as I think I've ever seen. I'll pull up every wide receiver and tight end in the metric going back to 2017 and see if there's anyone worse than Kyle Pitts is right now. And there is. AJ Green, probably in his last year, was at 9. Devontae Parker in his last year was at 12. So there have been worse. So 20 is actually not.
So like a bunch of guys coming like at the tail end of their career coming off of multiple leg injuries.
Yeah.
So
Dylan Rager had a 15 last year. So he's not as bad as it could be.
It can always get worse.
There's a lot of names here. Actually, I'm just looking for the funniest ones. So yeah, actually 20. I mean, 20 is horrible, but it's not like historic.
Where's Laporta? I feel like they have a similar ADOT this year, don't they? Laporta and Pitts.
Uncheck like 8 years. Mark Andrews hasn't been charted yet because he hasn't met the target minimum, so that's good.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Yeah,
Laporta might also be with him.
Off to a good start. Laporta also has not met the target minimum.
Right.
oh God.
Yeah.
I just did the targets per out run thing I referenced, and Laporta's went from 23% as a rookie to 11% so far this year, which is just like how? And then Andrews, same thing. He's been 20 plus his whole career, and he's at 11% too.
On like 30% of the routes.
Yeah, like that's the issue.
Like, what the fuck happened? I literally I think it's down to like, should you play Andrews or Mike Gesicki? Like, how did this happen?
Well, this gets back to what we were just talking about, and Hasan was talking about with the tweener defenders and stuff. I tweeted a thread today as well about league-wide target per route for tight ends is significantly down for as the size of the sample. It's down like a full percentage point from last year. I showed like the last 4 years, it fluctuates like within a percentage point for all 4 of those years from top to bottom. And now it's like a full percentage point below that, which again, massive sample. There's already been 4,000 tight end targets this year. There's been over 20,000 the last several years, but like they're not getting the ball. One of the Stealing Signals subscribers hypothesized in a message to me that I wrote up in one of the intros this week that it was about this, the cover 2 and the tweeners, and they're moving guys around. Where like to beat this, it gets back to the stuff we've talked about with how receivers have gotten lighter because of defensive holding and all that. Like there's more freedom to move. To beat that stuff, you don't want a tight end. You want Ray McCloud. Like Ray McCloud's actually optimal instead of Kyle Pitts because he's agile and quick in these spaces, and Pitts is just probably not quick enough. And there's no lumbering linebacker to get your tight end matched up on anymore. That guy doesn't exist.
But it's strange with, if part of the pivot here is going to be go back a little bit more to power football, then tight ends would be more useful. But they're not. I mean, I guess I think this probably hurts like a guy like Pitts the most because he's not a very good blocker. But the guys who are, why aren't they feasting on play action stuff?
There's
but
a
that was
catch.
There's Bijan catch. Oh,
feasting on play action. But that somebody had a great tweet today that was like, and it was, God, I wish I knew. It was. I think it was in the mentions of that thread that I had that I saw, but it was like, the offensive coordinators have decided that the matchup they want to exploit is now 255-pound tight ends blocking 230-pound linebackers because the linebackers have gotten so light. Instead of them being better in the pass game on the bigger linebackers, now they have such an advantage actually blocking. Like when people are asking about Mark Andrews not getting catches and Lamar Jackson is getting pissed in these interviews, he's like, dude, like he's a key part of our run game right now, right? Like he's
his snap share has not been good. His snap share is way down. So I'm just calling bullshit on it. Yeah, that's called bullshit.
Yeah.
He's played less than half the snaps in 2 games. Like, he's such a key part. Like, no, you guys. This is like
you're not playing him. Is he holding a clipboard well?
Yeah, he's such a key part. Like you guys love him so much. Like shut up, you benched him. Like
of the block,
like
he's got like all the O-line coverages. Although I will say, last week I think someone
that's probably a Laporta thing, for example. That Laporta's probably doing more. He's turning into Kittle. He's doing more blocking. And
right.
And they're running.
I think that's true. Yeah.
The other thing about that offense right now is like Jameson Williams has just been on fire, man. He's been converting like long, like passes to long touchdowns, right?
Really
like
good.
There's just less to go around there at all.
True.
Right. True. Like you're just not gonna get that. Like with Mark Andrews though, like last week, he dropped, like he was wide open and he dropped like an absolute sitter, and like he was just sort of grinning, like, what are you gonna do, right? And it's like, yeah, it happens, but like he just doesn't like. He's just not. It's not the same Mark Andrews. Like if I told you last week that Andrews, but like no one within like 15 yards of him drops like a catch, you'd be like, yeah, okay, liar. Like it just doesn't make sense.
All right, Younghoo Koo, let's
33%. So here's his snaps, not routes. 74%, 63%, 33%, 46%. Love using him in the run game. Love it. I can't get enough.
Oh man, I hadn't really honestly paid enough attention to his snap shares. I knew his routes were down a ton.
Well, I was like, they must be blocking more. Nope.
Yeah,
because that's the narrative, is that he's blocking more.
54-yarder. Can you make a kick? You're 0 for 2, buddy.
Oh
my God, he pulled it again. Oh, he
snuck that one in.
Oh, Youngway.
Where there's a will, there's a young way.
Well done.
Blair, what else is new with you, buddy? I've been enjoying all of your wrong read write-ups on Rotoviz. The season treating you good?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's another narrative we need to talk about, which is nobody's even noticing, which is that like the elite kickers outside of Aubrey are missing long kicks.
You want to speak about Mr. Ave Maria himself? What a fall from the race.
What's going on, man? The ship chasing curse took a little longer than usual this time, but it got him, man. It got him.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, did you end up with any Justin Tucker exposure in your your high stakes lineups?
Yeah, I have some. I think only
cut his ass yet?
Oh no, not yet. Probably should.
We did cut Brian Narvison, I think.
The Narv dog, man.
Narv dog.
Yeah.
getting to draft the Narv dog in person and saying Narv dog, and it was good times for about 2 weeks, and then you saw him actually kick. And it's pretty rough.
You just especially now with like Jordan Love back, you're like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of like actual scoring opportunities. I can't have this guy.
I mean, he's still like scoring all right, even with all the missed kicks, because they like kicked a lot of field goals during the Malik Willis games, but they're gonna score TDs now. Isn't he like a top 10 kicker right now? I'm pretty sure he's doing pretty well.
Who?
Narv Dog.
Oh, I thought I saw him miss a couple of field goals recently.
Yeah, he's missing a bunch of kicks, but he's still scoring, I think. I guess last week he was bad.
He's like the Russell Westbrook. You're just saying the overall counting stats are so good I can deal with some turnovers.
Right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. I just pulled it up. He's the only kicker in the top 10 below a 90% field goal made rate. He's at 69%. He's way below 90%.
Let's go,
Bucky.
Let's go, Bucky. Dude,
wow.
What are we doing? Every time you give the guy the ball, it's 10 yards a carry. What are we doing?
Let's go.
Man, like the funny thing with like
Good.
No, I was gonna say the funny thing with like Rashad White is that like he looks so explosive next to Leonard Fournette, but then like he gets like all the work, and you're like, man, this guy kind of sucks. And now you get like an actual explosive player in there, and it's like, oh yeah, no, he does suck. He just looked explosive next to like Leonard Fournette.
Well, he's actually, I think, a pretty good receiver. Like yards per out run, the receiver rating, like he's done well in all of those. But like, just
go Bucky.
Oh,
Bucky.
no, that's white, dude. That's white.
That's White.
Fuck.
Fuck me, am I
That's
right?
the only time Rashad White's ever had a long run in his entire career.
You can't say he doesn't look explosive because Pete thought he was Bucky.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Rashad White is back. Rashad White is back.
Before that run, he had 4 carries for 5 yards, and now
That
he's
was
at
so
5
good.
carries for fucking 100.
Was that the
I
quickest that the
literally
showcasing Chris
refused
has
to
ever hit?
believe that Rashad White could hit the hole like that. I didn't think that was
Yeah,
possible.
no, I didn't think it was
Well, I
possible.
mean, that's
dude.
He's been watching
perfectly
Bucky,
blocked-
dude.
Oh god, Kate Otten doing all the work there.
Yeah, right.
Kate Otten, like fucking road grader. Jesus.
Once he's on the safety, that's the same thing as him being like
Yeah,
a
that-
receiver. He makes DBs miss. He just can't hit holes. But when the hole's that
Oh,
big,
Bucky, but it's a pass.
That's
It's a pass.
it's-
We wanted
he's
the combo,
still
but they didn't
so
offer, right?
Good. Did you guys see that jump cut and then fall
Yeah.
forward for the first down? My God.
Exactly. Situational awareness. And look at that.
Way more impressive 10-yard reception than that long run. I'm
Hey,
putting it-
Pepe, be careful when you tell the banner to get banned. You're going in a timeout. That's a 5-minute
know who
timeout.
has the
for
power
Pepe.
here. Oh,
You're
yeah.
timing up Pepe.
Oh, Irvin's still in there. Let's go, Bucky.
All right, so a Godwin catch or an Irving touchdown is what we
Yeah,
want.
Irving's up to 27.
Let's go.
Let's get 5 more Bucky yards right now, yeah?
Okay.
I know, yeah.
Bucky.
Oh.
Bucky.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Wow, that was a tackle right
He's all
there.
right. He's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, it's just
I mean,
I
that's
thought
a
he was going all
first
the
down
way.
run for 3 yards. We'll take
Yeah.
it.
What do you guys need?
Bucky, Godwin catches, and Evans yards.
17, yeah, 17 more Bucky yards.
All right.
Or an Evans score here, right?
I'm not taking any stealing signals notes. I'm just vibing right now. That I got to write Bucky.
Why is Sterling Shepard in the game? I didn't even
I
believe.
don't know, man.
They're
Because
depleted.
McMillan's out.
How down bad are they?
Pretty bad.
That's
Bucky.
Bucky.
Get in!
Bucky.
Nah.
We need every yard.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know.
did they do like a Freaky Friday? White looks like
They got
Bucky.
the
Bucky looks
switch
like
up.
yeah. They switch bodies, dude.
I mean, that would make me feel justified if they switched jerseys on that play.
What should we petition Underdog to? No, they Freaky Friday, man.
I love when people like this guy in the chat, like he said, Shot is like a 4-4 dude, guys. Like, yeah, I mean, we know that he tested well, but have you watched him play football the last 3 years? Like,
He
people
doesn't
love
get
to
up to
remind
speed,
you,
like, yeah.
Yeah, like testing, like testing is not like it's with one portion of the big.
oh, he's gonna catch the TD.
Oh.
Oh no, he's not.
No, it's because he's not fast enough. He lost yards. No, I'm just messing, but yeah, like we know these guys are good athletes. It's like and most of them are like elite, right? Like 4.4 is insane, but like it doesn't translate to game speed. Like you're not seeing that.
It doesn't translate perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like 1-to-1, right? Like there's obviously got to be other items in there. Like like the top end speed, it must be absolutely ridiculous. He's never hit. He's very rarely does he ever get a chance to.
There's also stuff. I do think that we can go look at like the next gen stats they release. You can go look to see like who's hit like 20 miles an hour or whatever. Like we're talking about what someone ran. They ran 2 times, and the fastest of those 2 times on one day years ago is now like their speed, as if it's locked in, but it's not locked in. And it's like even in a single season, you're going to see variance of like what a guy's top speed would be. So
and they train for the 40 like a little bit differently than they do for like actual playing, right? Like you gotta like everything kind of counts at that for the combine.
You have a 3-year sample of lack of explosiveness as a runner. I would go with that over the 40 time.
It's why a lot more like elite guys are just straight up testing out. Like they have a lot more to like lose by testing poorly or negative. Like I don't blame Marvin Harrison Jr. for not wanting to learn how to like get off his mark as a sprinter would, like to not like to shave off like 0.2 seconds off his time, right? Like he's not doing that like coming out of his routes. Right?
It is kind of insane, like with the next gen stats and how they do the top speed stuff, that they can't just put together a sample of runs and like different instances, breakaway speed, whatever, and get some kind of like measured aggregate speed time for these players.
I'm sure they are. It's probably just not public to us. Like they have to be, right? Because
they have the data and they give us some of it. And obviously you'd want it in a few different situations. But I mean, I don't know. And I guess not everyone will have a top end speed play that they would have representative in the sample, but you would think they'd have so much data on these guys running on the field that they could get you pretty close to their true speed.
Yeah, or even how long it takes to react. And I'm sure this probably has some
acceleration would be the big one. If you get a reliable measure of that.
And to like the earlier point or the earlier discussion about us living in an analytics era and like defenses adjusting is probably something that they have potentially, if this is data that is available to like these analytics teams, if anyone knows anyone, send them onto ship chasing. But just, I mean, I'm sure this is like stuff that they try and figure out and measure, right? Like how much time you have to close down a certain player or who you want to like leave a cushion on.
Why is it still 3rd and goal?
Zach Daniel asked a very good question, and it's one that like I do think Jerry is actually measuring that for himself. Oh,
that's Shepard, isn't it?
Yeah,
wow,
that's Shepard.
Why did that say 3rd and goal? Bucky ran twice, and Rashad caught a short pass. That was 4th down, was it not? Did we miss a penalty?
I don't know. Did one of those get the first down somehow? Or?
No, because Bucky's. Oh, did Bucky's? Oh, that's right. That's exactly right. The catch they marked it short. They only called it a 9-yard catch, and then his first run was converted the first. I thought his reception got the first. All right.
Look at this.
24-17.
41 points
at the half.
In the first half. Love it.
Well, we still have 2 minutes. So hopefully
we need some a
Ray
check down and a Ray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just checked. Hasan and I have McLaughlin going in one.
There you go.
So
we just moved the Narv dog out for him.
one little exposure to this game.
The state of the core. So Evans is at 49 receiving yards, need 59.5. So 11 there. Bucky's up to 31 rushing yards, 44.5. So 1.5 more carries for Bucky. And then Ray's at 23, and we need him to get to 35.5. So everything's pacing well.
To like ship
a Ray catch would be really good here.
Yeah. But the I guess like the game script stuff doesn't really matter at this point just because they're kind of both alternating blows.
Well, you also just don't want them to start, like just not go. Like
Yeah.
The most
stuff
blue
is
ball. The most blue balls item would be like if Ray is just like held without a catch going forward, but I don't think that's the case. Sunset Darnell and Mooney, for fuck's sake. God damn.
I think he earned a little more leash after the touchdown.
I would assume that he has I would hope that he has like less leash because like they wanted that to go to Ray. Like that was like because like Drake London was out. Ray is just a fun guy. And I guess Darnell is like a guy I have irrational hatred for. Like he was wildly overdrafted. Like was it last year or was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah, like he was like insanely overdrafted and everyone was trying to make the case for him. And it's like, what?
I didn't even know about the Shepherd Shower narrative.
I was just going to say, Ray! Ban Pat for saying yes before he pulled it in. Jesus.
That is a timeout situation right there. God damn. He was wide open. It's Ray. He's going to catch it.
And I'm going to keep it real. I didn't even know like Sterling Shepard was in the league, much less that there was a shower narrative.
Wait, what's the shower narrative?
Oklahoma.
They both played at Oklahoma back then. Kenneth Walker there on the tackle.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure he was down on that play. Not to be like a highlight truther, but
all right. Davis is yelling. He wants us to know he's a big Oklahoma Sooner fan.
There you go. Yeah.
all it makes me.
David says, "You guys are tilting me. Welcome to the other side of the foot, or whatever it is."
That's it. That's the saying. Yeah, that's the other side.
Welcome to the other side of
the thing.
Welcome to the other side of the foot, David.
This is what happens when I drink whiskey.
the thing with me and like I guess me and my Baker Mayfield history is that like everyone kept comparing him to Pat Mahomes. That like I just like after like a year.
Well, we all learned our lesson.
We all learned our lesson. And I just completely decided to delete everything. Like I was like, I don't need to know shit about this guy anymore. Fuck this.
I just want to tell the chat. I was saying that Ken Walker was down on the play Pete referenced. It was really cool, but his helmet hit the ground, and that means you're down. Not on the Drake London play. I was not referring. I didn't see this play.
Wait, you're saying the Kenneth Walker play should have been ruled down?
So his knee or elbows, nothing ever hit, but his helmet hits very clearly, and I'm almost certain that's you're marked down if your helmet, the top of your helmet hits. It's part of everything else, which it shouldn't be. That's kind of cool. You should be able to do a helmet stand. But then announcers were like, "Oh, God, he was never down," and you can see his helmet hitting. And I don't think anyone ever really knows that, but I'm almost certain I've seen it before. I'm pretty sure that the helmet is actually down. So everyone was really celebrating it as a super awesome play, but it was really just a miss. The refs were just kind of like, this is one of those ones you didn't see enough. There we go. He broke a tackle and he caught a pass. Can we do something, Bijan?
And he got out of bounds. Stop the clock. Let's go. Let's get some Ray up in here.
Yeah, we could use some Ray or another Bijan catch.
That Baker Shepherd shower narrative is cool, man. I mean, it's been cool. That goes back a long way. That's cool. The chat hates Bijan. That was the worst shoot move I've ever seen.
There's Ray.
Okay,
Sit down. Yes. Let's go.
See, good things happen when you sunset Darnell Mooney.
You got 3. Why are you just running time? Let's go.
They're setting up the Younghoo miss. They can't wait for it.
They just cannot wait. Yeah.
You just ran 20 seconds. And then you get out of bounds.
There you
don't
go.
even need the timeouts. Cool. You got 34 seconds. Are all your next 3 plays going to be in bounds? Like, you're not going to use your timeouts.
Up to 31.
No, what are you doing setting up Younghoo Kim? Like, go for the...
What did you just call him?
Kim.
Exactly.
Kim. Come on, man.
I am not going to pronounce his name correctly if he's going to keep missing kicks.
I don't know if that's even in the ballpark.
He'll be a North Korean dictator by the end of the stream.
It does not matter.
English spelling.
Come on.
Yeah, like I
Drake
will.
London, come on.
It had some of the same vowels and the consonants.
Yeah, some of the same vowels. Great defense.
And the consonants. There was a
Yeah,
Y
there
in
were some
there.
same consonants in there. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Kirk,
like,
absolutely.
I was directionally
fires that
accurate on
pass.
his name.
He did throw that hard. I don't know why Kevin Tompkins' comment is making me laugh so hard. We go Kim Jong Younghoo.
That's
Oh no.
all right. Find Ray Ray. Let's clear Ray
There's
Ray in the
Ray
first
Ray in
half.
motion. Ray Ray in motion.
Oh wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just took the probability of the Kim Jong Un kick down to
That's
like
right.
20%.
Yeah. Well, it just forces them to have to throw a Ray Ray and get like a little bit of breaking down the field, right? Absolutely pancake them, man.
That's why they had to save their timeouts for the back-breaking sack that Cousins was about to take.
Yo, whoever that lineman was, like, just got like offers like less protection than like a rusty gate, man. Jesus, it's completely turned around. Oh, wait for the surrender draw play on third down. Yeah, no.
Find him, Ray Ray. He's sitting there.
Oof.
Yeah, you don't send Mooney. Yeah, well, you don't send Mooney to do Ray Ray's job. Like, that's the lesson here. See?
Well, he could have passed it.
Kicking it.
Yeah,
They're gonna punt it.
Are they punting it?
Oh my god.
Oh,
What a disaster.
Just go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Might as well.
Go for it.
Come on.
He doesn't want to miss.
Oh my god,
This makes no sense.
this is
He doesn't
so
want to miss a
stupid.
long field goal and give them a field goal before half, but they would still have to gain like 15 yards in basically one play.
Yeah, so that would be like
plays.
Bucky, like one Bucky run.
This is insane. If you were not going to kick it, then you run on 3rd and 18. They're not letting him kick a 58-yarder right here, or 57-ish. They should have ran it on 3rd and 18 and then kicked a field goal.
This is cucked play calling, man.
It's strange because it's like the Falcons, they did one thing and then they did another thing later that didn't fit with the first thing they did, which is so out of character.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, like, well, I mean, it makes sense in the identity of the Falcons. It's logical doesn't make sense.
I can't wait to see this one.
So yeah, Surrender Nick's are gonna love this. brand new recalibration of the scale right there.
Blair, what has been your favorite fantasy storyline or subplot so far this year?
Definitely the rookie receivers have been a lot of fun to watch. Malik Neighbors is quickly becoming my favorite player in the league.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think he's going to play this week?
Hope so.
Yeah.
I need him in a lot of leagues.
Yep.
It's just awesome to see the Giants be like, this is our whole offense now.
Yeah. And to do
And
it
it's
with
smart of
too. And
It's
just
smart.
those guys, yeah, love it.
It's like smart of them. Like I saw someone tweet like if Neighbors say it's like we can prepare for like Wandale's like 14 catch 42 yard like
Yeah, exactly.
performance game. That's right. 80 yard field goals. Come on, bro.
This
99
guy from
yards.
Jason.
Let's go.
Kim
I
Jong
know.
Un makes 80-yard field goals all the time, according to state media. Oh man.
I'm not learning names of guys who are like shanking kicks in a game where we need them to not shank kicks. Sorry, or pronouncing the right names.
All right. Should we see if we like anything in the lobby here at halftime?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got.
Was
here.
Cousins passing yardage number 394? He's already at 253.
He's at
Cousins
253.
is back.
Well,
They got us higher at 400 passing yards.
It's wild.
Wow.
Whoa, that is popping.
Bijan, man, what a depressing number. 40.5 rushing yards. London's already at 64. Have him set at 97.5.
Where's Kyle Shits?
Godwin is still at the exact same as his pre-stuff.
Shit
Kyle
needs
Pitts?
like 20 more yards.
Oh, you could do that lower on the 77. Well, he's kind of up there right now, but like
he's got to be. What's he at right now? 58.
58.
He's at 58, yeah.
I would pass just because of the London injury risk.
He's back out there.
You're thinking
Yeah.
about the lower.
Yeah, I'm thinking about I would say the lower. It's just not fun though. Like
There's no
it's not a
Bucky.
fun
Well, I mean,
spot.
if we take an over, he definitely goes catchless the whole second half.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it's just there's
Yeah,
like no
we don't
winning
want
here.
that. We don't want that.
Yeah, no Bucky in the lobby
kind of
right now.
Kind of a limited menu, to be honest.
Did you
Yeah.
see Evans running off the field earlier than the rest of the team? What does that mean?
Who?
was?
Mike Evans.
Oh, he just knew that they weren't going to bother pushing the ball.
Not an injury. Maybe you
No,
check Godwin
just
over.
After
a
the
savvy
punt, they were
veteran
always
move.
going to kneel down, so he was probably just getting it.
Yeah.
Really getting.
Here's a potential fun one. This is mostly just it sounds like a fun sweat to me. Longest reception for Mike Evans, 23.5.
And he's at 20. Yeah. Just one more bomb. The question is like how much
You get a 1.53x on that.
That's true. It's nearly a TD. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
But
you
is
just play the
he-
TD for 2x.
Yeah.
Hat trick.
Hat trick sounds like a fun sweat too. I'd be in for either. Yeah.
The longest one's a little tricky because they are leading at half. Who gets ball first?
I know.
I
But
think
couldn't
it's
you see him? Couldn't you see him doing a little like really bad play action to Rashad White out of shotgun and then just bombing it to Evans?
Oh, for sure. It is Bucks ball first. So if they go down
It is
and are
Bucks?
able to score,
thought it was Falcons. God, I don't
that's
even
why
know
you
my-
see
my
Cousins'
beans.
numbers so high, and that's why you
My,
see some of what you're seeing. I think they
Yeah,
factor
Falcons
that
got
in.
ball and scored. Yeah. So game script wise, but the problem is they don't have any Bucky. I mean, to be honest, need about 20 yards for Rashad White. That seems plausible, but
So
it'll be fun.
one of the things that I think can happen, one of the things that I like here for Atlanta is, they're going to throw a lot. They're showing a Cousins number that's like insanely high. They've thrown to Bijan a number of times. He only has 2 catches. One didn't go down as a catch. They've also thrown to Algier a couple times. He has 2 catches. He's only at 2.5 for the over on the receptions.
Play
The higher.
Algier.
Yeah,
one catch
Algier.
seems nice.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
think that seems nice.
That's a good call.
Yeah. The usage seems 50-50, at least in terms of touches. And
They're both playing, and they've been thrown to the backs, and they're going to throw. I think the Algier receptions makes a lot of sense
yeah.
here.
It's like out of the backfield, yep, their usage is 50-50. Like 2 targets, right?
Rashad White's receiving yards. They're at -2 right now. They're 5.5 for the game.
Oh, I think we do that.
Take the
That's
higher.
an over. That's a high.
Yeah, it's an over. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
need
if yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but like from a
receiving.
script perspective, right? Like from a script
They're
perspective.
putting him in on 3rd downs. He's a receiving back. They're going to throw, especially if they're in the lead. They'll do some more of those like sprint out intentional throws to him as like an extended run. Let they try to
I like
do in the
it.
goal line. I like those two a lot. Those two
Oh,
running
do you
back
guys
ones.
hang on? We should do this is a good shout out by Bonesaw here. So the Algier receiving yards is boosted 1.06. So like if we assume he's going to get a reception for more than 1 yard,
for sure.
let's take that.
Nice.
If we don't have like super strong convictions, we could just lock this in as like a clean little.
A
Twofer,
tour for
right?
3-1x, 3-1-8x. Yeah.
I mean, we could go higher.
The other
dollar
thing is
on
we
it.
could throw the Evans stuff on there, and be. I mean, we could do this as its own thing, but
They
the
just
Evans
got
stuff.
rid of it.
Oh,
Do we prefer just the single catch, or do you
I
want
think
the
it's
1 yard
cleaner,
discount?
right? Because you don't need the.
You just want the catch. For him to get a receiving yards, he needs
Yeah,
the
they
catch.
got rid of it. Yeah.
It could be negative.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that the 106 was actually reasonable or was the right move because you do want to catch, and a lot of running back catches do actually go for negative yards. Like Rachaad White has negative receiving yards.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're getting a 0.06 boost. I mean, probably that was right, but I certainly think if it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. And the
I don't know what
Rashad's
the
going
thrill
up
thing
in
is
real
here.
time here too. Everyone's betting it, and we're not even getting it.
Oh,
locked
that's
in.
amazing. That's
I'm gonna-
amazing.
What did
I'm gonna lock just these two for 100, and if we want to add a
Well,
leg to
I
it,
think add an Evans boost to it. Either
We're getting smashed on our own show by stuff that we're
Yeah,
putting
well,
into-
So,
I would say do that one plus the Evans touchdown or the Evans longest reception because that has.
I don't know that I like the Evans longest reception. You only get a
Okay.
half to do it.
What about
let's do the
the
TD. I could see
TD.
them giving him the little hat trick.
little hat
there.
trick? That sounds like a
That's
very
fine.
fun second half.
That's a
sweat.
Yeah.
fun one to add. That's a fun one to
Yeah.
add for sure.
That's what the 100th TD. Is that what he's at? Is it 99 right now? I saw some people saying he had already gotten to 100. Was it 99 or 100?
It's interesting. Career.
I think he might already be there.
He's at
No, he needs 3 more.
Yeah, he's at 99 now.
Okay.
Oh, so he has 99 receptions, but he has 100 career touchdowns. He must have had a rushing TD at some point in his career. 100
Okay.
total touchdowns. He has one on a fumble recovery. Scott Smith, beat reporter from the Bucs, says. So yeah, he still needs one more for his 100th.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, chat. I forgot to post the first link in here. Here's the second one. You can take out the Evans if you just want the Algier and Rashad, or you can ride with us on Mike Evans getting the hat trick tonight.
Those are good ones.
Very good ones.
The core and the 5 legs are all still very live. We got a lot going there too. So
Yes. Yeah. We have plenty of sweats. So we're just adding on like the cheekiest of sweats of like a single Rachaad White catch, a single Algier catch, and an Evans
getting
TD.
very cheeky.
I think
They go out of their way to give him 100.
what would you guys say our biggest
Right.
sweat right now feels almost like Godwin receptions in the 5-legger?
We'll pull it up. Where are we at?
Yeah, let me show it.
You guys have Godwin's over 6.5, right?
Look at Jimmy in the chat. Where's the giveaway form? And Pete's above him in the chat. Already
No,
got the form.
That's the link to the I haven't done
That's
before.
that's the underdog.
Let me ask you a question though, Jimmy. You're a YouTube member. I assume you've watched a few of these. Have you filled out the form before, Jimmy? That would kind of be my question to you.
You don't fill it out twice.
Okay, so here we are, Gretch. So we have the split. We have the alt version with the receptions. We could also use a Bijan Tutty for this one. Mike Evans, we need 11 more receiving yards. Bucky, we need 14 more rushing yards. Godwin, we need 3 receptions to push it, 4 for the dub. And Ray, we need 6 more yards.
Oh, they're all looking pretty
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
And then where's Bijan with the catches?
Bijan with the
There he
catches
is.
here
He's
is at
got
2.
2. He needs 3.5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
they're good
Jimmy, as long as you're promising me that I'm not going to have to
shape.
remove duplicates, I'll post the I like it though when the chat starts getting bullish that we're going to hit the core, you know.
It's and like we need a lot more Godwin and a lot less. Let's see, fucking Kate Otten. That's like the one out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Dude, Matt Ryan out here when we should be watching Red Panda. I mean,
I know.
Talk about it. Did they book Matt Ryan and Red Panda for the same halftime? What are we doing?
Yeah, well, like one goat and another one who's like a Julio Jones merchant. Come on now. Fucking like did you guys hear him like in the booth the other day? Like I like it was like the most excruciating like.
How's
What's
Brady
that?
been? I haven't heard Brady yet.
psychopathic to where he actually improved. Like I think he went back and like
Oh,
watched
just, like-
hours. Yeah, he actually
just, like, putting in
improved
the
after his
reps.
first week.
I
Yeah,
legit
he after
haven't
his first week.
heard a second of him yet. Yeah.
You haven't heard him.
Apparently his first one was like terrible his first week, and like all I've like got from on like a Brady side is like been like the week after or like the third week, and like he actually sounds pretty good. Matt Ryan is like when he was on the Manning cast was like the most excruciating, like it's just awful. This is awful air. Man, did Matt Ryan throw to Roddy White? I can't remember.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, he
like-
did. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the years where they had Julio and Roddy.
And Roddy, right? Yeah.
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 There's definitely something off with Brady. I don't like him as an announcer. Somebody tweeted a pretty good take that was like the problem with Brady is that all the good announcers have like a slightly like interesting voice, and he just doesn't. He's just like a robotic voice. It's just not like Romo's got this like thing to him, and even if you don't like him, it's a thing. And like Greg Olson's got a thing to his like his personality. And Chris Collins,
Greg Olson's the GOAT right now. He's the
Greg
he's
Olson's the GOAT.
I love Greg Olson, man.
He's
just good at it. He's just good at it.
Brady, yeah, Olson's my favorite. I didn't like Brady at all.
Yeah. Romo had like a night. He was sort of the Kyle Pitts of announcers. You know, he comes out the rookie season's awesome. We're all excited. We're the second, third year not so great, but he'll get it together. But Olsen, he's really got it.
Olsen's
He's the Bowers.
Malik
He's
Neighbors.
the
Bowers.
7th floor crew, baby. Greg Olson, 7th floor crew.
The other thing about Brady is like I just don't like. I know he's gotten a little bit more likable, but I just still don't really like him. Like he's not that interesting to me.
No.
Like he tells these stories in the booth about like why he was so successful. And it's like, man, I mean, like it's just all like a whole, mythological thing. Like I know obviously he was not. It's not a myth that he actually won touchdown Super Bowls, but like the whole like. I don't know, man.
It's a mythos,
the whole, like,
right?
There's a whole
Is he
mythos
not?
around
Is
Tom
he
Brady.
not doing any fun like analyzing of quarterback play? It's just all navel gazing.
Yeah,
There was a quote, a clip from last week. He did the Bucks, and they shared a quote that was Baker Mayfield saying something about when he came in, guys wanted to remember how it was fun or something like that, and they were having a good time. And Brady like took offense. He was like, "Well, I don't know. When I was here, we weren't playing. I can't remember what he said, but we weren't." It was some kind of like reference to being a little kid. Like we weren't playing at recess or whatever. And he was just like, I mean, God, like relax, dude. Like you're not. But
yeah, it's like he's like he's having a midlife crisis in front of everyone and trying to remind everyone that he still exists. Right?
Yeah.
Like, no, he's like, no, I was this good. Yeah, we just saw you. We know you were this
you
good.
were pretty good.
You were pretty good. There were grown men crying.
But also, like,
we're all ready to move on. We're all ready to crown someone else as the GOAT.
And the Bucks didn't win the Super Bowl
yet.
because Tom Brady was a dickhead in the locker room. I'm sorry. Like they won the Super Bowl because they got like a pretty fortunate run of luck in the playoffs. Like that's just what happened. It's what happened. They beat Drew Brees
and a good defense
from Jared Cook. The Bucks dropped multiple the Packers dropped multiple key interceptions in the NFC Championship against them. They were really good against the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs. But anyway, that was like it's not like, oh, Tom Brady elevated everyone because he was trying so hard in the locker room. Like we don't have to do that.
No, and apparently it's like the exact opposite according to Baker, right? Like he like would intimidate, like people were intimidated by him. Like it's just the exact opposite.
Brady is tough because I have a lot of Patriots fan friends, and this is especially when he was in his prime and stuff. It's just like you'd be like, oh, Brady, I can't do it, and they'd be like, what's not to like?
All of it?
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, if like you were like invested in the Patriots winning.
Ooh, Bucky kick return all the way up to
let us count 38. You would have thought that Brady would have had his skin thickened from the whole roast stuff, but a little Baker comment gets right under there.
No, The
I
roast
did
is all like
that roast. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
was
not
very
like,
entertaining.
totally hating. Yeah, it was super
Ro-
entertaining.
I don't
He
even
was-
like
but
roast
he was
very much.
good.
And that had its moments for sure.
but like all roasts, like all those jokes are like pre-cleared and like okay and everything else. Like, there's nothing like off the cuff that they're gonna be caught off by surprise.
Well, they
you
did the
know?
Kraft one, which was clearly off the cuff, or
Well-
not approved anyway. I mean, it was planned probably, but it wasn't approved.
Yeah, well, that's his issue.
I think it was supposed to be off limits, and
Yeah.
Yeah, off limits. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jeff Ross still did it, and Brady
he still did it.
made a
Yeah.
point to. You can't do that at a roast.
well, that's the
You
whole
can't,
thing.
you can't
over
say
this.
something I don't like at a roast.
You can't use humor on a roast.
Do
No,
we have a
that's like the
Rashad
entire
White
point.
fumble here?
I don't.
Oh, that would be gorgeous.
That would actually be great.
That would be awesome. Some early points. Oh, they're saying it's second down. Damn it! But I mean, even a fumble's a
Third down.
fumble.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, balls out.
Everyone's-
He
balls
did not
out,
have the
right?
ball when he turned over there. I don't know if.
Oh
it was
yeah,
out.
ball's definitely out that angle.
Mhm.
Yeah. When
Yep.
he rolled over, yeah, the ball's behind
Yeah,
it.
ball's
no
out,
one knows
like-
the ball's there.
It's
Yeah.
just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they got it back
always
after all
getting
that. It
up.
was just on the ground.
Let's get some Godwin. There he is.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
What's the flag?
Oh, don't.
Mm.
Ugh.
I knew. Nothing good can ever happen to us. First Kyle Pitts, now Chris Godwin.
Here's a question. Do you think Tom Brady's having fun, right? Like, or do you think he's getting the ego attention boost that he needs to justify taking that gig? Because otherwise, what's the fucking point? You're already rich beyond your wildest imagination.
Oh my
Oh.
god, he
God, Rashad White was
Oh
receiving
god,
yards.
he lost yards. He lost
without getting touched.
No, he's just like
I honestly was worried he just blew his Achilles out. He just went down. Did someone touch him?
I look like Bijan out there.
Fucker.
He's catch by me.
He just went down.
Honestly, we need that to get revised as a rush. That's what we need. It looked backwards.
Probably my favorite thing about talking crap about Brady is how there's like no matter where you do it on Twitter, in our chat, there's always like 20 people that will rush to defend Tom Brady.
Oh,
There's
they
some
love
people
him.
that
They
just
love him,
fucking love Tom Brady, man.
They love Tom Brady, but that's part of the reason why. It's so hard.
That's 3rd and 20.
Yes.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
doing?
baby.
Wow. What a dumb
It's
hit.
3rd and 20.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason. Oh wow, that's weird.
what the fuck?
So dumb.
Just unnecessary. You just knew he wanted to like completely lay him out. Like
They
it's
said
just-
no foul. They
What?
said there's no foul. Wow.
How is that not a foul? Lowered his shoulder
Well,
with 1 foot out of
He
bounds.
kind of it's the hit
I think
is
he kinda
right
lowers
as
it
his foot
as
touches.
Well,
he's-
he couldn't really pull away, right? Because he's starting to hit
It's-
while Mayfield is
Yeah,
down,
I think
right?
that's probably a good. He tried to pull back.
It
Yeah,
is
like
good.
Good call.
That's
a good
Mayfield actively trying to draw the flag by kind
Yeah.
of leaning into the hit and then
Uh-huh.
jumping out of bounds.
I don't know,
off of
man.
it.
When 1 foot is already stepped out of
He
bounds.
didn't need-
No, he's already but like he can't. He was like Hamilton was ready like in midair, like as Mayfield was inbound, both feet. Like he can't really like contort his way out of that, even though, like I just don't think that was like roughing, if that makes sense. Like,
But with the Brady stuff, you know what it is? It's kind of like no one kind of likes him. I
No.
think it's if no one kind of likes you, you're eventually going to become polarizing. You know, because it's like it's not that someone's like, I don't know, I'm kind of lukewarm, but he doesn't bother me. Like there's not. I mean, like Aaron Rodgers would be another example of this, right? Where it's like you kind of everyone's picking camps, and then the camps are going to polarize each other further. You need to have.
Well,
you need Tom Brady moderates.
It's two completely
Right.
different arenas, right? Like what made Tom Brady so many fans is he was fucking really good at football and he was ruthless in his pursuit of excellence. There's no reason that you would assume that would translate to the booth,
Like to a fun guy.
No,
to having the charisma.
I mean,
there's no
to
he
be
shouldn't
fair,
be
like-
held to
And I mean, so he got mad when someone insinuated that he should be a fun guy.
Yeah.
He got pissed off.
I'm not fucking fun.
yeah.
Like, I don't need to be fun. Like, oh, okay.
Well,
Jeez,
it's so one of the other things about the whole mythos of him, like there was somebody in the chat a minute ago that was like, he's the GOAT, Gretch. What do you want us to say? Like me sharing that I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Brady doesn't change the fact that he won fucking 7 Super Bowls. What you do is you just don't worry about it. Like, why does that offend you? Or why would it possibly offend Tom Brady? No one can deny that.
Why not to like him just as a person, just because he won 7 Super Bowls?
Like, I just don't have.
I find him grating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won a lot of Super Bowls. No one's taking that away from him by saying he's not a good announcer. Like, he's still amazing. You can still have the poster on your wall.
I need to give him a chance as an. I haven't really heard him as an announcer, so I do want to give him a chance. I'll listen to his stupid fucking robot voice and decide for myself about like.
No, I'd rather continue to speculate without ever having to hear a word of his commentary.
No, I'm gonna sit down with an open mind and listen to that douchebag talk and see if
Can
I
someone
like
get me the all 22 for Tom Brady commentary where I could just hear everything he says in like a 13-minute clip?
The best Brady's at his best when he's a little bit self-deprecating because he's won 7 Super Bowls and married a supermodel and can do whatever he wants. And like he's a little bit self-deprecating on stuff. He's fun. He's way too serious in the booth. He's trying to be the best analyst. He's trying to be the absolute best football talker. It's like, dude, he just needs to joke around like Romo does and be a little bit like the thing about Romo is he vacillates. His first year I tweeted this. It's probably my best tweet ever. He vacillates between a good analyst and Pepper from Dodgeball, where he's just like, you got to pay double for that action, Jim Cotton. Like that's all he's doing, and he's like being a goofball.
Yeah, no,
and,
he's got a
Brady
goofball
can't be a
sure.
goofball. He takes himself way too serious.
The other thing is though too, like I don't know, and I guess I don't watch a ton of island games or isolated broadcasts, but like no one's watching for the commentary. Like good commentary is almost like background noise. It's like you don't get in the way of people watching the game.
It helps you understand the game more deeply. That's the best commentary.
Oh, London's playing well.
Man.
He's
Yeah.
playing well.
Like earlier, Darnell Mooney had that route run for him. If that was Ray Ray McLeod, no such issues. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some.
Somebody in the chat just mentioned when he was hammered and he chucked the Lombardi Trophy to the other boat.
Yes,
like that was Tom Brady.
That was the best. That was great.
But
you know
Tom
what that
Brady
is?
in the booth would be incredible.
Drunk Tom Brady.
Like, I'm here for it.
Pair him up with Gronk. Okay, why
Was
why
that,
have to
was
stop
that
him
an
being
alligator
drunk?
catch?
No, it was a toss.
I have to say,
Yeah.
no, it was a toss play.
Oh.
Gronk, for being on that Patriots team, which I always rooted against, Gronk has to be like the most likable guy on the planet. Like I never have disliked him once, despite being a part of that whole thing. Put Gronk in the booth. That's
well, yeah, because you want to know why? Because when you have Gronk, like one of the things with any kind of entertainment is you want the element of surprise. You don't know what they're going to say next. With Gronk, you would always have that element of surprise. With Brady, is anyone like, oh man, I can't wait for what he's going to say next?
You know what? You know who's been actually kind of shockingly good is Belichick. I've seen stuff of him, and I'm like, that was hilarious because the thing he was talking about how they called a time. He had Vrabel call a timeout when they weren't able to call a timeout, but it wasn't illegal to do that, and it basically threw the kicker off his rhythm. And they're like asking Belichick about that, and he's just like so insane that they thought to do that, and he's just like, yeah, obviously we thought to do that. Like, why would you not think to do that? Like, I was worried someone was going to do it to us. I'm like, you are nuts, dude. but it was very entertaining. I got a better sense of them as a team. Belichick's, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think Belichick would be extremely entertaining, but for what I've seen, he kind of is.
Yeah.
He's super
Tim,
entertaining.
Tim says he got really screwed up when he found out Gronk is like supremely smart, and it's like, yeah, he's like one of the probably the best ever tight end. Like, it's not an easy position to play. Like, there's like a supreme,
That's true.
There's like a ridiculous work ethic that goes into this.
That's a good point.
Yeah, of course. Like, it's probably even more incredible. He's just like, it's probably him, but it's also, yeah, it's partially him leading into a bit, right? Like, your normal guy who can barely read a playbook is not making like the starting like high school team, let alone, hey, Steph.
Right.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
You know, we're just talking way too much about Tom Brady, sweating some pick'ems here. How are you doing? Oh my God.
Oh
Kirk.
my God, that
What was
horrendous.
that throw?
I'd like to get a little more Bucky, but other than that, pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, let's get some more Bucky here. This next drive, it has to be the Bucky
They
drive.
gotta do more Bucky.
And the real
Good
Bucky,
deal.
not like
Not the fake Bucky.
Not fake Bucky.
Both those
Yeah,
guys
I'd also
going
like to get some more
single-digit.
Bijan. They're just playing Tyler Algier. He's just gonna have a higher snap share in this game by a lot. It's not good.
Don't love that.
Let's get the catch here from Algier.
There's a Pitts catch.
Wow.
Pitts.
All right, bring out the punting
Kirk
team.
Cousins has
Got another
never
58-yarder.
seen a 7-yard curl on 3rd and 10 that he wasn't happy to
He
take.
loves it. He loves it.
Loves that short of the sticks throw. That's how you run the completion percentage that he runs. Great for
This is
fantasy.
a little higher scoring game though.
Ray,
than
Ray,
I was
Ray, Ray.
expecting.
Oh,
Oh.
Mooney.
Mooney. Goddamn.
He
keep
set up a
thinking it's
manageable
Ray Ray
4th
too.
and 3. What am I talking about?
Mooney just juking a dude for like 3 times and then goes out of bounds.
This game is fun, guys. There's still 10
is.
minutes
It's
left
fun.
in the third. We're about to get a tie game if they can score here.
Yeah,
The
Bijan
over
stuff
hangs in the
is-
balance already. What was that?
The Bijan stuff is pretty crazy.
He was on the injury report though, and it's a short week, so I'm going with what Hasan
You
was
going
saying
injury?
earlier. I think there's got to be. I mean,
There he
I
is.
watched him play in college. This is not
Run the
who we
ball.
saw.
Oh,
More Mooney.
300 yards for Cousins.
The Atlanta Falcons are not serious with all this Mooney work.
What's new, Steph? Good week. How did waivers go last night?
There wasn't a whole lot out there. We took a stab at going for like Kraft. We barely missed.
Mm.
We went aggressive, but he was probably the biggest guy. There was Sermon was out there for one team. Also, we didn't
Pitts.
go quite
Pitts is
enough.
balling.
Yeah.
There was like no Wicks or anybody like that, really available.
Yeah.
But in FFPC.
What was Sermon going for? Like, what would you say his average bid was?
Well, in ours, like I said, he was only available in one, and I think he went like 250s.
Okay.
So I would probably go ahead and guess that maybe like 3.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, there's such a wide range. CEH went for like 60 in a league, I think.
Go Ray Ray.
Ray.
Oh my God.
Come on.
We're gonna get a hold.
Flag, too.
Offensive, was it
For
offensive
offense?
PI blocking before the pass?
Oh,
Probably.
God. Yeah, you're right.
We did get Whittington for
Oh,
a
nice.
decent price.
That's pretty sweet.
For like
he's
$50.
looking
And I
good.
saw him go for like 300 in one of our leagues. So
Really?
Nice.
yeah. And we got a few. that
97%
just kind
route
of-
participation last week.
30%
Oh.
target share too.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what I was talking to you about earlier, Pat. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Of course, we have all 3 Rams now on that team. We have Puka, and Whittington.
Do
so
all
it's
3 of
one
them make one usable receiver? One usable receiver though.
We just got to
Maybe.
pick when
lucky.
the right time is to start them.
This ends with like Matthew Stafford and IR. You know that, right?
Maybe not. I mean,
That makes
Whittington
sense.
has a really shout. I think he's 4.5 ADOT. So, like, they might have found their Wandale, Just get the ball out. Get the ball out. Take those
It's
receptions.
PPR. I'll take it.
Yeah.
We did start Pitts on one team.
Which team was
Let's
that?
Get Ray on the outside.
Was with Serum, right?
Kavish, yeah.
Yeah.
I was on Kavish team. The other
Let's go.
other
5
live
rushing
Vegas team.
yards. Bijan's back.
Is that the team we have Laporta too? That team is snake bitten.
No.
Oh,
You have Kittle
shit.
and
'Cause we do have a team like that.
McBride.
okay. Yeah, because that was.
It's a 3 tight end team. I'm just trying to remember.
That's with Bowers too. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, it's Bowers, not McBride. Sorry, it's Bowers.
Yeah.
Kittle and yeah.
Tim just hit me where it hurts there. Bijan has 2023 Tony Pollard energy right now. That's
Jeez.
accurate.
Goof.
Find Bijan. Get the catch. Come on, Kirk.
He's like,
Dude,
I'll go down.
Younghoo is just begging to miss a chip shot here. I could feel it too. He wants to miss this.
He
so
does.
bad.
But before that happens, we could get like 8 yards to Ray or Bijan. That'd be pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
it'd
Right.
be really
That's
nice.
what we're
to
gonna
just-
get.
I would like to
Yeah.
be done with the Ray sweat. Just me
Me too.
personally.
I know
That's
we're
what
like
we
so
want.
close. We haven't actually hit any of them, right?
No,
Right.
no.
Not a single one.
No.
Feel good rooting for Ray.
It's just something
It's
I'm ready to be done with.
Bijan.
Oh my god,
That was Mooney.
Mooney.
Dude, Mooney is the wide receiver. I mean, I guess London is having a great game, but Mooney has more targets than him. Mooney gets everything in this offense.
That's right, and he sucks with it. What is his issue in life? Is it like we can't see this, but like my assumption is that like defenses leave him really open because he sucks so fucking much that they can just close that gap when they want.
Sucks so fucking much.
I didn't know
Yes.
this year.
Let's go, Younghoo.
Yeah, you're right.
way.
Tyler says it's
Young
2024.
way.
We need to be sex positive and cut the slander of young hoes. I apologize. He did drill that field goal. That's on me. All right.
I start him in one league.
Can we get the Bucky drive?
Mooney's acting out like a real waning crescent this scene.
Man, what I would kill for a little moon B-roll here when we come back from
I
the
would.
break.
So good. So good. This is in a dome, though. They're not going to give us any, are they?
They might show us a little of the Atlanta
The Atlanta Moon.
skyline. Yeah.
Okay, this commercial's freaking me out.
The potato one?
Yes.
The roof is closed. Like not letting that like kick towards
Guys,
like the end of the
Do you want
second
me to
half.
tell you how B-roll works? Like, the roof doesn't have to be open for them to show you the skyline. You know, they could show you an aerial shot of the stadium.
Yeah, but I want them zooming out of the stadium, you know, and then you get the moon, and then you can see the
just
camera guy
saying.
got kind of like caught up in it. Like he didn't even plan to show the moon. But he's like, oh, the moon's right there.
Like, I just want to let you know that the production team, they're not docking moon shots because they play in a dome. The moon is still very much on the table for the production team.
No, dude, I went back and watched. There's way less moon when you got a dome game.
Sky B-roll is usually pre-recorded. You learned this from me. I told you how the sausage got made on that last show.
I can't believe they didn't do it with someone's name Mooney. I mean, that seems like a missed opportunity.
They would have probably done it had he actually been good at football.
Now they're showing us an aquarium. Oh, you can go underwater even though the stadium is indoors.
Well, Pete, they're not showing the sky, are they, buddy? They're not showing the sky.
In a
Fucking
different
aquarium.
I like the aquarium.
Yeah, the
It's
aquarium's
fine.
great.
It's no moon.
You can put an aquarium in a dome. Can't put the moon in there.
They just showed a shot of a star. His name is Ludacris.
That's right.
That's right.
Now I'm imagining the picture of Kirk Cousins with all the chains.
You would have never known it from the angle that they shot that in. Looked like a real small aquarium to me. All right.
Bucky. Fake to Bucky.
Godwin. We'll take Godwin.
Oh
my
Oh!
Evans got it.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing's easy tonight, guys. Nothing's
No.
easy tonight.
No, and it's a game where 44 points have been scored. Like, what the hell?
That was only the fourth for Godwin? Oh, he had one taken back by penalty. That's right. We need
So we need 3 more for Godwin.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We also need more Evans, and we need more Bucky, and we need more Bijan, and we need more Ray Ray.
Yes.
We need
We need a
everything
lot.
we've done. We need more. We need
We have
more of all
we
of
need to
it.
start racking up some W's.
Bucky. Oh,
There's Godwin.
there it is.
There we go.
He's cruising.
So okay, so we need 2 more catches from him. We need like
Yeah.
12 more yards from Evans.
We're good. They're just stretching out this sweat.
Yeah.
Godwin is up to 5.
Halftime.
Godwin's up to 5. Yeah.
1 more for a push, 2 more for the win. That looks nice.
The 5
Evans
leg
needs
has 6.5. So we need
Evans needs
Right?
only 11 yards. Evans needs 1 more catch
11.
ish.
Okay.
And we need Bucky to get that 13-yard run. Let's go. Hit
Yeah,
the
we
hole.
really need Bucky.
Run through 3 dudes. Let's go. Put the team on your back.
Captain Osimo thinks I hate Mooney because I don't have him in best ball. No, I've actually hated Mooney since like he became like the wide receiver 1 in Chicago. Like this is like a long-standing grudge.
I would
So you're
love for
gonna
you
be
to
like,
write out
Tulane.
every player you've historically hated. It feels like a very long list.
Who did you hate more originally, Mooney or Pitts?
The Pitts hate started before he joined the league.
Got Evans.
Mooney is more of like I'm sick and tired of watching Chicago fans trying to tell me he's
lowering
good.
the shoulder.
Baker.
Baker.
Man, I almost said at half the Baker rushing was only like 5 yards. He's always doing this shit. Like
We did
God, I
that
wish I
last
was-
year, Ben. You called that out last year when we
No,
did
I
that.
did. I'm remembering that right now. We should have
Yeah,
fucking
Baker's
done Baker.
feisty.
Should have done that. I would have loved. Yeah, I didn't see that. But that would have been awesome.
I caught my eye and I didn't say it, and it just was stupid. He already has 2 scrambles. He had one earlier. He already had
Godwin
one.
carry.
Carry. Yeah. Well, whatever.
I love how
Runs
he,
over Sterling
Ooh.
Shepard.
You
I
can't
love
do
how he
that.
had his. I love how he had his head down the whole time. Like Godwin thought he was being sneaky. Like maybe they still don't know I have the ball.
That's a 15-yarder. Look how far he's out. He's out. You can't do that. All right. So where does that put them?
It's not good. Yeah, we actually don't want.
It's actually kind of bad for us.
Yeah, we want those yards. We want them to have to like drive.
Right. Right. And for it to happen on a Godwin carry too is kind of tilting.
Brandon in the chat says Godwin carry was a 3x multiplier.
Wow.
Damn. I hope you
A
got
single carry.
Wow. There's so much, like all those blues are so close. I just want them to fill.
that. I know.
Run the
man.
ball, Bucky. 14-yard TD run.
Or
Let's
Evans,
go.
man.
Oh, that
Evans
would be
touchdown.
electric.
Oh
Man, that play was blown up before he even gave the ball
yeah, I
to him.
hate that.
That was 15 yards shy of a 14-yard TD.
Honestly, a 3x multiplier on that Godwin carry feels really light. He's only like carried the ball like
He's averaged like one carry every 9 games or something. So
yeah,
enough, right?
yeah. So it's not like a 3x multiplier. It needs to be a little bit higher.
It sounds cool right after it happens, though.
Right.
How about an Evans TD? Let's get that. That
He's in the slot here. No, he's not looking for him. Otten.
All right, 3rd and 2.
This quarter went by too fast.
Yeah, it did.
You got to run the ball on 3rd and 2. You got to go for it on 4th. It's obviously a run situation. Who's it going to be?
If they go up here, we probably want passing.
I think we want this Evans touchdown because who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Take Evans or Godwin. Obviously, Evans is.
The Evans touchdown is big.
They got White back
Yeah.
in. Fuck.
Oh no.
So they are throwing.
You got Evans in the corner.
Oh my God, Baker.
That's why you. Oh, and Baker's hurt.
The knee.
Just a stinger.
He's okay. He's shaking it off.
He's all right.
I think he's all right.
Yeah. Who needs knees?
Both Evans and Godwin are like, please don't be hurt. Please don't be hurt.
Where's Brady?
Yeah, that would mean like everyone who picked him up in like Dynasty, Tom Brady in Dynasty that 1 week is celebrating.
What
Yeah,
a bad play
I have
call.
a few leaks with people still have him.
3rd and 2.
I agree, Ben.
Run the ball inside the 10. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, well, at least Baker's all right.
I think. I don't know, his head's down.
Blair, you pumped for Dontavian Wicks week?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do have Dontavian Wicks on our main.
Nice.
We dropped him at one point, but we picked him back up before last week. So we're good.
Yeah, Blair, I was thinking about that list of players from your research and then the video, and some pretty good starts there. Wicks, Michael Wilson, obviously JSN earning a ton of targets, Neighbors and Xavier, part of the 21-year-old cohort there.
Yeah.
If only Sean Payton didn't suck, we'd be rolling.
Yeah. I mean, Franklin's out there getting like some targets, and then
I was gonna say he's
with negative yardage. So I don't know if it's exactly Peyton's fault. It is though.
Franklin has a 32% targets per route. He's only run 28 routes, but when they're putting him out there, he's actually earning targets down the field at a high ADOT. I think the issue is that like Mims is maybe just bad, and Franklin's got to get past him, but he's kind of starting to a little bit. But
did Mims get hurt? I thought
Mims
Mims
kind of a stash right now for like season long. Like people have given up on him. Like I think he might actually be the one that hits late season.
I wrote him up the week before.
Yeah, I wrote him up the week before too in the walkthrough, and I was like, "There's no reason for me to do this, but I'm gonna." And then this week, I wanted to do it again, but I was like, Bo Nix is coming off this horrible game, and it wasn't like he got targets, but for nothing. So I was like, I'll just wait. I'll save this bullet.
He got 60 yards, like total, right? It was something ridiculously low. So I felt,
but he's getting targeted. To Ben's point, I mean, it makes sense. Like the dude has a connection with this quarterback. Like the quarterback's struggling. Like put the guy he knows. Like they're on the same page with. Like help him out.
How about it makes sense in that you just, spent, a solid draft pick on this guy. You maybe that part.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it makes sense because I have bags.
Oh, yeah. we all.
That's why I was like, no, that's not.
No one hates their own draft picks more than Sean Payton.
He hates them, dude. He hates them.
He's just like gritting his teeth as he like wrote in Troy Franklin there. It's like fucking just.
You want to talk about someone with a good personality? Lil Jordan Humphrey. That guy must be like such a good hang.
Either that or he's blackmailing him.
So,
No, Lil Jordan Humphrey, I think, was sometime late last season. He was actually cut, went through waivers, cleared them, and then he was repicked up by like the Broncos.
Yeah.
yeah.
Peyton let him go.
Peyton
and
was
then brought him
sweating
back.
that, dude. He checked his phone like every 15 minutes. He's like, I hope no one's going.
Could you imagine like if he like gone to a team that like the Giants, someone that could use him?
You know, Nathaniel Hackett was in Salah's ear, like we gotta get this guy.
The Giants looking at like their receiver room and like before neighbors and be like, "Nah, we're good."
I really want whoever replaces Peyton to say that it was hard to evaluate the players on the roster because of how the offense looked. Yeah, I just want that. I just really want that.
Man, this entire offense is Darnell Mooney.
It's Darnell Mooney. They built the whole plane out of Darnell Mooney. Why are you running swing passes to Darnell Mooney to start a drive down 7? Like, what are you fucking? You're just trolling us.
You and Kevin had a jinx there.
It's a he's this whole career a vertical shot player. They've turned him into this like swing route guy at times, but like why is that your priority? Do it to Bijan.
Oh, that was Ray.
Ray, that would have been it.
They start the drive with a swing pass to Mooney and a contested target to Ray McLeod. It's too much to bear.
It's too much to bear.
I can't fucking take it. We got way too many Falcons bags to be getting these fucking guys.
Oh, it's so good. Football.
I would have never
fucking
believed
crazy.
you if you told me this was the outcome when I was
I
drafting
know.
over the summer.
Ray, baby, in the books. We got that one. All right, let's
I can
go.
bear it.
Oh my God.
Maybe you should have started Ray, guys.
If you told me that outcome, Steph, and then also
Steph,
told me I'd be
it's the
cheering
first,
the Ray
it's the first
back.
pick 'em we fucked. Don't give us. You should have started him right after that.
He's got like 6 points. Let's just relax.
Yeah.
He was projected like 4 points higher than every other option we had.
Well, sometimes you got to IKB it.
Yeah, the ceiling.
I don't know what
didn't feel
Leone was
very high.
thinking there.
Okay,
Oh!
Bijan.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh! Get a touchdown.
Oh! Was that Algier? How did he do that?
I know.
He looked like he almost fell down. Oh man. Do we have his rushing yards? No, we have his
No.
receptions.
No,
We
we
just
have catches.
reception. Yeah.
That was sick.
Oh man, I tweeted about Pitts and I got a great reply. It says 10 new weeks of pain have been unlocked tonight.
That is a great reply. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we definitely need a score here. We need to make sure we're hitting our Evans and Godwin throws.
Chat is hating on Bijan for a long run. We are down bad. People are just mad that he didn't score. They're like, what are you doing?
The life lesson there is to not draft RBs early.
Unless it's Saquon.
Unless they're 30.
Not
Yeah, unless-
no, the
unless
lesson
they're-
is
unless
not
they're
to
really
draft them
old.
super early, but just
The
wait
super-
until the dead zone.
The dead
zone,
zone, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
just-
they're really
in the
old.
dead
Make
zone.
exceptions to the really old players in any round.
That's
But
what
not
she's
Mixon.
No.
Mixon.
Mixon.
But maybe
Mixon's
Mixon.
issue has never
But
been
Mixon's one of the ones I actually took. So
But Mixon's
Might
never
actually
been
be
good.
Yeah,
good,
that's
though.
Like, so the issue, so like Saquon's actually shown that he's good. Like Mixon's never been good.
yeah, but
That's
Saquon
like-
wasn't
we
in the
drafted
dead
Mix-
zone.
But Hasan, we drafted Mixon like in a second round. I think 3 different seasons, maybe 4.
Yeah, but like that's like the we being the global fantasy community, right? And and then that's like their issue, not ours, right?
That's true.
You just can't fix stupid apples.
Not me
right?
and you.
Like,
That's true. We
Really No, we're just fucking sitting here with these Pitts bags and Falcons bags, like
But we knew better than to draft.
we knew better than the mixing stuff. Don't ask why like I have Drake London and not like more neighbors than I should. God, this has been like. Although I was gonna ask you guys, like, just like this game has been like London's like just like a coming out party type of situation. But next year, like, do you see guys like Olave and Neighbors and everybody else who was drafted after him, like a handful of guys, going earlier, like
for sure.
Like Debo potentially jumps him. Like, well, Nico Collins is definitely going to jump him next year, right?
Yeah, Nico's
going to go like 103 if he keeps this.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I feel like I'm going to have to keep moving him up in Dynasty.
Yeah. Olave?
No, Nico.
No, sorry. Olave versus London, right?
Oh, yeah. Olave's going to. I feel like
so London has been propped up by the belief that a situation could unlock his greatness, right. And that is proving that's a harder and harder case to make without having a great season.
Right. So Neighbors would be another one, right? Like
he'll go third round. London will go like third round, I think.
Third, right? So like, so Devonta Smith next year or Drake London.
They're both going to be third round picks.
Smith.
Devonta Smith, right?
Smith will go ahead. Yeah.
So
he's
and DK
really
Metcalf,
this
do you
year,
think jumps him?
DK Metcalf will go ahead of London.
Yeah, and then Mike Evans. I'm just reading off like the underdog.
Mike Evans, it'll depend how he finishes the year because he's old.
Right, yeah.
Somehow he gets there every freaking year though.
It'll depend. Like if he slows down the last 4 games, he'll go in the 5th round or 6th round.
Right.
Yeah, because I ordered our 1st and 2nd round in-season check-in like 5 hours ago. So
really?
Oh,
nice. Where did you London even make the conversation or
not? London did not, I don't think, for either of us. He had Metcalf 212.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
Metcalf.
I feel like Metcalf is the guy who
Metcalf's like the new Evans that you just keep him up there every year.
Yeah, the new Evans. Because like I'm just looking at like the underdog like season long closing ADP here, right? And so it's just like because Drake London, I believe, like he looks like he ended at wide receiver 10. So I'm just like trying to gauge like the temperature. I mean, Rashid Rice is like really low based on off-season suspension and what have you.
It depends on the injury too.
Injury as well, like next year.
Well, he's got on IR now, but
but
I mean, for next year,
for next year, Rashid probably clears Drake like in terms of like not by a lot, but like he'll be drafted earlier than him, I think.
I mean, it depends what news.
It just depends. If he's coming off a true torn ACL, he probably won't.
Then he won't, right? But assuming it's not like a.
If he plays again this year, he will. If it's a season ender, he won't.
Our buddy Rotopat said, seriously, Goodell has to intervene and get Ray McLeod a real number. This has gone on long enough.
I like it because it's not, the
I like it too.
Shot. Like I know every time.
It's the one number Pete knows is different.
It's not the same.
It doesn't look like everything
That's
else.
your play call on third?
Well, because they wanted. So this actually is good coaching because when you have a player that had a bad play, you need to give them their confidence back. So what you do on third down is you run it up the gut with Bijan because that way Younghoo Koo will get another crack.
That was Tyler Algier. You were looking at the wrong number.
No, it was Bijan, wasn't it?
On the last
Nothing Mooney can't fix.
Wow.
Cool.
Darnell Mooney.
You taking Mooney ahead of London?
Yeah, I think I am.
That's what I was saying earlier.
I think I gotta eat crow on this one, man. It's
I think we have
the best player in the game. I've never seen anyone so good. My God. I was talking about my sister-in-law's team. That's the most important team that I give good advice for. I told her to bench Darnell Mooney in the flex for Chase Brown. Hope Chase Brown scores 7 touchdowns this week.
Well, Mooney doesn't look shot out of a cannon. I have to say, he's
scoring a lot of touchdowns.
yeah, but he doesn't look shot out of a cannon.
The one thing I will say is that like shout out to your sister-in-law for like actually having the foresight to think that that's a choice. Because like I would have just been like, Darnell Mooney dropped to waivers. Why is he on my team?
I know.
I would have never have
Truly.
dropped him, but if he somehow
Right, yeah.
I would have drafted him, and then if he found his way onto my team, I would have dropped him right away.
Yeah, like I would be emailing whichever fantasy service provider and saying I've been hacked. Explain this, please.
Yeah, he was on waivers.
I'm
for
mad
a
at
while
someone in
and
the community for
no
not
one
telling
added
me
him.
that on every non-Kyle Pitts team, I should have been drafting Darnell Mooney because that has worked out pretty well. Kyle Pitts failing and Darnell Mooney being the nuts is actually
13 targets, dude. 13
that's the
targets.
world we're living in.
All right,
Fucking
we need a big Bucks drive here. I just want to sweep it. I want like one Mike Evans catch clears it, 2 Godwin catches clears it, 1 big Bucky run clears it.
He has 8
Just
targets,
sweep
by the
it.
way. Where did you get the 13 number?
Mooney has
It's on
13.
footballreference.com. You're not a subscriber?
I must be sorry. I have a learning disability.
What
I'm
do you
trying
have?
to figure out where I saw the 13.
On the Bucks
from. Sorry,
score, it says 8.
He has 8.
No, it
catches,
says-
13.
Oh no, 8
catches, dude.
receptions. No, I'm
13,
looking at the
yeah.
wrong thing. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, it's
We
13
started
targets.
Bucky and a couple of our mains
I
too.
hadn't had enough crow on Mooney. I had to eat a little more.
No, it's just Mooney makes everyone look bad, dude. It's just the way things go now, apparently.
She just texted me, "Oof, Mooney."
Aw.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right.
want to let
Like, ask-
Hasan guess right back to her?
No, just ask her. I guess like just ask her like how can she see the future? Like
2 touchdowns, man.
yeah. I'm just trying to see like his career stats, right? Like has he ever had a like
This year he's had quite a few targets though. But it's still hard.
140 in 2021. 1,000-yard season.
in tonight's game, he is like 21% as to his like total targets earned last year and the year before that in Chicago. Right? Like he had 61 targets last year and the year before that.
Yeah, he was just like a deep threat before. He wasn't a target owner.
I think he was 140 targets in 2021, but like 61 the other 2 years, and it's like doesn't make sense.
He was like
Right.
low key good in college too. I mean, I guess everyone in the NFL kind of was.
No, he was productive. Yeah. Low double team rate for Mooney. We'll see. We'll see if it maybe they'll
Yeah.
pay a little more attention.
Do you think the Bucs can actually start covering the wide receiver 1 on the Falcons for once?
They probably should think about doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evans.
Evans.
Well, that's number 2.
Okay.
That's a 12-yarder. That gets us.
That's it. That puts us in the books.
All right, guys.
No.
It's on Bucky for the core.
All
Okay.
right. That's it.
Yeah. It's been more of a sweat than it felt like it was going to be, but
Yeah,
we need Bucky.
we thought this was going to
My-
clear early.
My sister-in-law, guys, she's like, this is her second year playing, and she's really into it this year. She did well last year too. She just texted me back, if he scores again tonight, I might break something. Like, do you guys remember when you were first playing and like
Yeah.
you benched a guy who had
Oh,
2
yeah.
touchdowns? Like, oh god, that's so that
brutal.
hurts.
Baker
You just
off
need
to the
more
races.
teams.
Oh man, Baker just days running for
She's
days.
And we were texting earlier, and she sent me her lineup. She's got Kenneth Walker. I was like, Kenneth Walker's gonna be great, And she goes, I love him so much. Like, I mean, remember when you had a guy in your lineup, he scored 3
Yeah.
touchdowns for you? Like, that's what happened for her last week. She's like, I love him.
Yeah.
Like, beat one of her coworkers probably because of Kenneth Walker last week. It's
That's
just
awesome.
it's a heartwarming story.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's fantasy in a nutshell right there.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
When you have one league and everything is just all about
Yeah.
Right.
that
Yeah.
one team,
Yeah.
you know who to root
Yeah.
for. Everything's clean
Is
sweat.
that White or Bucky back there?
That's white.
White.
That's white.
Yeah.
You can tell because he's got like the sleeves that clearly are slowing him down. That's why he looks less explosive than
They're not
Bucky.
aerodynamic sleeves.
Yeah, they just not.
They don't look very aerodynamic, to be honest. They're kind of benching.
It looks like they actually capture more air somehow, and like it like adds to the drag.
Yeah.
Right? He's played so much more than Bucky in this game. I understand like that he had a decent game last week, but Bucky's clearly better. When they've played Bucky, he's had some big runs. I know White had the one good run. It's just weird.
Yeah, but they talked to him all offseason about how he was their 3-down back. So I think it's going to take. There's some. There's a little bit of a like he has to clear there.
Game, right? He
yeah,
like,
just felt
more
Bucky
than
had
double
done
Bucky snaps the whole year, really.
Yeah,
even though he's been outplayed most of the season.
When I look at Hasan right now, I feel high. What the angle and the kind of the there's like a slight blur going on.
The blur.
Yeah,
the blur of the camera.
Let's
it's
get
great.
Let's get a
contact
Godwin
high
first down catch. That's the rooting interest here is a Godwin first down catch.
Okay. Yeah. Or a Rashad White catch, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We have the halftime thing, but we haven't gotten Algier catch yet either.
Rashad White now is, because of that one behind the line of scrimmage, is at -4.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we took Algier. I was like, isn't it Bucky we need?
Yeah, these are the.
I mean, Bijan. I meant Bijan catches still.
Let's just root for the core, right? Let's get the Bucky in here.
Let's just get the core.
If Bucky's out there, then he's the priority.
14 rushing yards, man. He can get there.
How about a 3rd and long draw play to Bucky?
That's what Yoshi's calling for, the surprise draw play.
Exactly.
They won't have him on the field. They'll have White on 3rd.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, so they're more interested in telegraphing a pass play to Evans or Godwin that way?
But if we get the Godwin completion first down, we might get Bucky run on 1st and 10. That's
I want the Godwin first.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, we had him.
Oh.
Throw it.
Oh no.
He's setting up a Younghoo Koo. 52 harder.
Other team, but yeah.
Are they going to put it in?
Everyone is Younghoo Koo.
Everyone just wants Youngway to get his confidence back.
That's right.
He's just going around kicking everyone's field goal.
He doesn't kick for both teams. That was an impression. He kicked for both teams.
What do we want? Do we want him to miss this?
No, I think we want him to get it because we'd like the Falcons to keep going. Yeah, we just need points. God,
maybe we can get overtime.
Not a doubt. Not like that looked like it would have been good from 60. Jesus.
It is good to get the Evans one out of the way. You know, if they're doing a little more short stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
The Godwin's rushing.
That was a great camera angle of the ball going through the uprights where you could see the overhead scoreboards there at Mercedes-Benz, and it was like, miss the kick, free pizza, as it was going through.
Yeah, I really, for morale purposes, I need a shot of the moon here.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
We're still in this. There's going to be a lot of plays late. This is a back and forth divisional game. Lot left to happen, right? A lot of Darnell Mooney left to score.
Tyler would give us a moonshot. Just kidding. No.
Careful what you
Please
wish
don't
for.
tempt Tyler. Jesus.
Yeah. Thank God super chats don't have image embedding.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube's making changes. They're sending shorts. They're putting images in the super chat.
I wonder how many leagues I'm playing against Darnell Mooney in.
That is
Just-
always the funniest thing.
That's like you just like open up and you're like
I
you don't
know,
expect this to
God.
happen, and like all of a sudden you're down 30 points. Oh, that puts you in such a bad mood.
Yeah, Steph, can you let us know right now how many movies?
I'm looking.
There, we're going against some Barkley Henry team that has Darnell Mooney as their wide receiver too. Like that's just a lock somewhere.
No doubt.
It has Michael Pittman and Darnell Mooney on it.
Blair and I like last week we lost to a barely lost to a Derrick Henry team. We had such a close call.
And
Lost
what
by 2 points in
in the
FFPC.
Fantasy Pros or main event?
In Fantasy Pros. We were just like we were like that was like kind of unlucky because we went up against Henry and also Brian Thomas had like a big game, and then Aaron Jones had a big game. And
I got one for you guys. I'm in one of my home leagues. I have Bijan Robinson. I'm going up against Sterling Shepard, and I'm winning 9.1 to 7.4 right now.
No. How did this guy start Sterling Shepard?
Yes, he's got
Like, how?
buys. But I still
How?
don't know how he played Shepard. He has a bunch of buys.
There are
injuries.
still this still has to be like who's on the wire? Let's hear the wire.
He's playing Shepard, Zacchaeus, and Greg Dortch at receiver this week.
How-
He has
how?
so many running
What?
backs on his
What?
team.
Wow.
So he has Ridley and Jamison Williams on bye and Cooper Kupp on his IR. And then he's starting 4 running backs. We have 2 flexes on this team. He's got a lot of running backs.
Show us the waiver wire. Like I'm curious as to see who is paying these guys over.
There's a Bijan.
Oh, Bijan, go.
That's what's up. Now I'm up by 2 points.
So how much more do we need there, Pete?
One more catch.
Okay.
Might happen.
They started this drive with the Bijan throw. They heard me. You can't start it with Mooney. It was too much to bear. They understood that it was going to be too much to bear if they started with the Mooney throw.
So we just
Well,
want
they-
Bijan or Algier catches, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've hit everything else with the Falcons. We just need catches from the back.
How much better is Algier than Bijan? Is it like as much as it looks? Or is it closer than I think?
If I needed 3 yards, I know which one I'm picking.
God damn it.
And if I need a cloud of dust, I know what I'm picking.
If I need someone to very openly decide which hole to hit if someone tackles them, I would pick Bijan.
There's no Mooney teams we're going against, boys. We are
Wow. That's a big dub this
That's
week.
big.
No Moonies.
safe. No Moonies.
That feels like more of a week 13 kind of playoff thing where you're in that first bed
Mhm.
there, and then you meet the Mooney team on their 2 TD week. They'll save it for that.
They will. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that championship game where you're like, oh, they got Mooney. Like, I'll be all right.
Man, tonight is setting up for heartbreak or ecstasy. Like we're either going to hit these in like a flurry and it's just going to be magical, or we're going to be painfully short.
Yes.
I can see this.
I'm going to go get another drink on that note.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good call.
Yeah. I've been sipping whiskey and it's ended up being way more than I thought I was going to sip.
Mhm.
What are you drinking?
What kind of whiskey?
Oh, you'll appreciate this, Hasan. We're going with the little Japanese Suntory
Ooh.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that a blend or
I don't know.
Is that
I'm
the
not-
heavy-
single malt?
No, it's the Toki.
Toki.
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually just about to bring it up, but
I haven't had that.
Yeah, it's a
How was
blend, Steph.
How was it, Pete?
It's good. Yeah, it's smooth. I like the Japanese whiskeys a lot.
yeah,
I haven't really tried them. I may have to.
they're
My
amazing.
parents are in town, so it's less of a school night. They get to get up with April tomorrow. and I don't.
That's like the
So
big relief.
we got to
man.
bust it out. Yeah.
just
My mom was in
having that
town
extra
for-
pair of hands.
No, yeah, my mom was just in town for a week. It was amazing, and then she left, And like right after she left, Vivian got sick, and now we're all sick.
Oh no! Yeah, the worst part is that the kids get healthy like almost immediately, and the parents are just lagging forever.
No,
like,
she's fine now.
Your kid is like totally fine within like 2 days, and you're like, huh? This is suboptimal. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
No, she's
my
doing
immune
good.
system
She's
always
doing
gets
great.
better though when I work with kids. Like I get sick the first month again when I go back, but then after a little while, you build up.
yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean,
All right.
we can always change the Thanksgiving stream to a Murakami book club, considering that's right around where the new book comes out.
You and I can do a book club
we'll
stream.
just do like the book rival stream.
Yeah.
The city. I'm hyped, man.
Oh, that's pass interference.
That's pass interference for sure. On
Darnell Mooney.
I mean,
tries
Mooney's-
to
You can't do that to the best receiver in the league. He's
He
going to
either
get the
catches
flag.
it or it's a flag. Yeah, I mean, it's one of two options.
That's right.
You think he's not going to get the call? You think Darnell Mooney's not going to get the call?
No,
You know who you're
he's
talking? You're
getting it.
guarding?
This Jordan rules there.
The funny part was when this game started, that would not have been a flag. Like that would have been completely.
He entered this game as a bit player, and
now
by the end of it, he was the alpha.
this is it, man.
He's
Like
an MVP candidate.
this is like
Mooney is approaching the target cliff. According to Hasan's numbers, he's already reached the target.
He's already
cliff.
there.
I know.
No, Hasan's numbers were right. My numbers were wrong.
They were right.
Yeah, no, he
he's
was
at
right.
14 targets.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, He's at 14 targets, dude.
What?
No, they don't count that one.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't count it because it's a no play. Only 13.
this is some very
Why
sick
are
shit.
we watching Tyler Algier up the middle, down 3 here?
Yeah.
God.
Trying to set up one young way, man.
I guess overtime is definitely.
Why are we so zoomed in on Zach Robinson right now? It's a little much. For me.
He's a good looking dude.
It's so close. Where is the camera? Like his camera's closer than my camera. Why?
London.
Oh, I forgot that guy existed.
Now, do you think he thought that was Mooney?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did see him look at Mooney first, right?
Yeah. Like Mooney is the first read. Look at that.
Look how frustrated he was when he couldn't throw it to Mooney.
Yeah, because
He's
the
so
Buccaneers are finally dedicating 3 guys to him.
So I think the biggest thing about Pitts has had a half decent game here, but the biggest thing that you got to be bummed about is it's so clearly a London Mooney. Like I joked about it in Signals last week that like, yeah, their best 2 options, London and Mooney, got going this week, blah, blah, blah. Like that's what this passing game is. It's a
You're
London
just
Mooney
accurately
passing game.
describing the team.
The Mooney thing is really throwing me, man. Like
Pitts can be brought along as the 3rd option sometimes. He's the Darnell Mooney. He's the guy that I thought Darnell Mooney would be, that he would come along as the 3rd option sometimes.
And it's not like they're throwing to Bijan a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
wrong team. No.
Can we? I mean, we would
mean,
kill for a Bijan
yeah.
catch here. This would make the 5-leg sweat very fun. On
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Ray
Ray.
catch?
Ray.
Well, can I interest you in some more Ray McLeod?
Ooh,
You want some Bijan? How about some Ray McLeod?
All I wanted.
Is that the same?
Let me tell you
It's
how I
closer
feel
than I'd
about.
like. It's a lot closer than I'd like.
Let me tell you how I feel about Ray McLeod. We needed 36 receiving yards from him tonight. Every single yard after that was too many Ray McLeod. I wanted exactly 36 and then to be fucking off that ride.
Done.
Me too.
I'm now on a Bijan reception ride and it fucking sucks.
looked like he lost.
You find him.
Got him.
Find him, Kirk. Kyle
Oh,
Pitts.
No, he's looking for Pitts.
Kyle Pitts in the open field.
let's go. Oh my
I've never-
God.
Right
That
at
wasn't that great.
He should have cut him field.
He saw space in a defender and pivoted his hips to run towards the defender.
Right.
He took time. He took time to adjust. Now, it's also red flag that it took that much time. But why did he do it?
His brain
That
went,
cut
I
didn't
could go
look
around
very
this guy.
agile.
And his body
Or
went, right into
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Moody! Oh no! Moody, you blew it! Oh, this is your night.
Darnell.
Bench him.
God. I don't know. I don't know if he's the best receiver in the league, to be
I
honest.
don't know. Jamar Chase makes plays like
I
that.
think
sounds
I
like
would
a
still take
target.
Chase. Yeah.
That was a very Mark Andrews moment.
I would take Jefferson, Nico, and Chase for
Dude,
sure. After
we-
that,
guys,
I don't know.
We need Younghoo to
Lakers
drill
had a
this
fail
one.
a couple weeks
How
ago.
far
Yeah.
of a field goal is this?
Are they gonna let him kick it? They should.
How far is this?
Be what, 58, 57?
I mean,
Dude.
Aubrey can make.
They're gonna we need this. This is so big for us because we get the Bucks drive with the potential overtime equity here. We need this kick.
Oh, it's blocked!
Oh,
Pete, you fucking jinxed that so hard! It's so hard, dude!
Okay, Bucky.
Oh,
I'm so
man.
fucking hard!
Oh, man.
I don't think I've seen a block kick all year. You
It's
just,
immediately
you
blocked!
just called the first block kick of the year.
All right, if you say you're going in timeout, if you say I get paid, you're going in timeout. All right, you're going in timeout.
The counterpoint, it is Bucky time now.
This is the whole chat. This needs your respect.
Pepe learned his lesson
Pepe
from the last
learned.
Joe Oh shit.
Dude, Younghoo is having just an all-time awful game. Let's call a spade a spade. And I know that wasn't on him,
Hey,
but
hey,
still.
this is good for the core.
Holy
We got to
shit.
get a little Bucky running right now.
Yeah, I think the Bucky running would have come had he made that field goal too.
True.
It probably would have, yeah.
Should we drop him?
Younghoo Koo, yeah.
I'll put
Holy
you in a
shit.
timeout, bud.
It's just timing everyone out.
You think I go in a timeout? Well, guess what? You're in a timeout.
Chance is in timeout.
Captain Pete the Mush. Hey, guess what? How about push yourself in this timeout?
These guys are asking for it. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
We got 453 people watching. I can fucking mute all of you here.
There'll just be one
Yeah.
person.
Put him in timeout.
you.
It's true. Put him in a timeout.
You are in timeout.
Oh my god.
Um,
About to resubmit my form.
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking remove a duplicate in your life.
To resubmit my form. Good.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
bets. You better be. Kim Jong Pete.
Jong Pete.
Can you put the producer in
Yeah,
timeout?
I was gonna say, I don't think Bucks are
Excuse
gonna
me,
go in
Adam?
timeout.
Pete Orphazet? All right, that's a timeout for sure. Man. I think I just accidentally banned someone.
yeah.
User says you're a towel. I don't know even what that means, but it seems like a timeout.
If you're not able to comment on this stream in 5 minutes, tag me somewhere and I'll try to get you unbanned.
Create a new account and then comment that you're banned in your old
Hey
account.
Paul, does Pete run out of timeouts? Fuck around and find out. You're in a timeout.
Copper Princess says test. I think you should probably time him out.
He was
Copper prices.
All right, let's get back to the matter at hand, and that's a Chris Godwin catch and a Bucky Irving rush.
So we're looking for how many yards from Bucky?
Tyler said the guy said Oprahzette. I didn't realize this, but as in you're giving out timeouts.
You're
You get a
giving out
timeout.
timeouts,
You get a
yeah.
timeout. You get.
I
that's
read
pretty good.
orphans at is how I read it.
I saw
And
someone
I
calling
just
you
told
old.
you my parents are here, so I was just like, that's factually incorrect.
That's actually not true.
That's
We
Rashad
got White
White
out there again.
Jeez.
This is not a serious team.
They're just really into Rashad White and getting him going and making him feel good about himself.
I thought they'd be into winning football games, but at 3-1. But who am I to say?
I might be on the sad Taco Bell order train tonight if we don't.
Yeah.
I know, we gotta get this Bucky, man. We gotta get this
Dude.
Bucky.
He just got an 8-yard carry on 2nd and 10, so they could give him a 3rd and 2 carry for a 1-yard loss. This is going to be epic.
This is how it goes.
What was first?
God, we needed that young field goal so bad.
We need this.
Come on, Godwin.
Come on, Godwin. Oh, well, fuck. Well, whateber.
Baker is trying to break the record for QB scrambling this game.
Well, but is that it then? Are they just shelving Bucky? Has he? I guess asking a different way. Has he been on the field?
Not a lot lately.
Not a lot, right?
His snap share is going to be a lot lower this week than last week. I know people have said in the chat that obviously White's played more and he has, but Bucky had earned a few more snaps last week and it's going to be lower this week for sure.
So they carry differential. It's like Rashad White is 8 carries and
Bucky?
There he is.
Bucky has
Bucky.
There he is.
Bucky.
Go. That's 5 yards. All right. Chipping away. Chip.
God,
Yeah, that's I guess
so fucking close.
Yeah, this is going to be the most painful.
Or the best.
What are we? 9 yards away now? We needed 14.
Yeah, he's up to 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
they're watching the game. They
44
have to see he's doing better, right?
They have to see
Yeah.
that we have him on the higher, right?
Right. White actually looks half decent in this game.
Bucky's still in. Bucky's still in.
Let's go. Run it again. Establish it.
9 yards.
Don't play action. They're throwing at such a high rate.
Wait,
That's not what
Bucky for the reception, but
Okay. All
Doesn't
right.
help
now
us.
give it
That
to him
doesn't
on
count?
32.
that doesn't count. It doesn't help us.
it's a short
They
enough. It's a short enough third down.
No,
I
he's
could see them.
going off.
Shit.
Easy going out. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a little
on.
how about a little short pass to Chris Godwin for the first down here?
We need overtime somehow, miraculous.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're getting it.
We're not
No.
getting it. They're in field goal range.
We need them to get this first down, and
They
got
gotta miss a field goal.
run.
We
The only way
need
for
them
overtime is to miss
stuffed
field
here.
goal. Or turnover on down.
A
They're
turnover.
incentivized not to kick it. They're incentivized to run the clock
Yeah.
out, which is good for
There you
yards.
go. Rashad White.
There we go.
3rd
Rashad
and
got
2.
it.
Rashad Wright lose the
Oh my
fumble.
God, he got it.
Yeah, that's bad.
He ran right into
No,
the
it's not
line,
bad
and the
for
line
Bucky.
got enough push for him to get it.
You're right. We should probably just pivot to rooting for the core here. We just
Yeah,
need
we're rooting for the
Bucky.
core.
Yeah, you gotta just go.
Bucky
Yeah,
came
you
back
just gotta-
in. Bucky came back in
Yeah.
right there.
Let's
So
go. Bucky
I got
first.
we just need
green.
Bucky, man.
I was thinking about the 5-legger.
The 5-legger has Bucky on it, so
No, I know it has Godwin too, and they're just
But it
not going to
doesn't
throw
have-
anymore.
we have neither of Bijan is hit, right?
Yeah. But Bucky's our hope.
We
Yeah,
could get
Bucky,
a
we need
Bijan pass. Okay, let's go, Bucky.
If we can get
on.
overtime, we can get a lot
Come
of
on.
stuff.
come on.
Oh,
Yes,
baby.
Yeah, you fumbled it.
Oh,
That's Falcons' fault.
wow.
That might be it for him tonight then.
He just took it right out.
Oh, overtime's back. Back.
Overtime back,
Yeah, I guess it is. Holy shit.
Dude, he was up and was going
Dude.
over. He needed 12 yards. He
Yes.
was there. What did he need? He had 9 yards. He got 8 and fumbled. I think he got 7 or 8. He's going to be a half yard or a yard and a half shy and is not going to get another carry. Oh,
Yeah, he's not getting back in the game.
they're
No,
not
he's
going to
not.
give him the ball again. They've been wanting to go to White.
I
think
want to
White's-
see how painful.
Maybe they need to go back and build his respect, though. They need to give him his trust.
He's 1.5
Good
away.
coach.
43. They gave him 7 yards.
Oh my god!
No.
This is brutal.
I knew this.
All
one
he had
was
to
gonna
do
be
was hold on to
painful.
the ball there, and he's falling forward for that yard and a half. And we were there. It was there. He got stripped while standing up.
That's your play call, Falcons.
my
You need a
God.
field goal.
Throw it to Mooney, you idiots.
Well, it's a good start for the field goal though.
That is an all-time beat, you guys. In the core? Like, are you kidding? Oh.
They still have it.
Yeah, he could get another carry in OT. I do think that's plausible.
43 yards.
Oh my God! What are these Falcons doing?
They're not going to get to OT.
What was the line we had? Was it 43 and a half?
44. I think we had it 43 in one of them.
Yeah. So he got to 43.
Unreal.
Maybe
I can't believe that.
Falcons turnover or something.
The Falcons run it up the gut on 1st and 10 and then take a sack.
Maybe that gets maybe
Algier catch. We got the Algier catch.
Algier catch. Actually, maybe we could root for a Mike Evans.
No, because I think that had a Bijan catch on it. We didn't get.
We had one that was just the Algier catch
Yeah.
with Rashad White, but
It was Algier with just Rashad, and that's
But Rashad hasn't
not
hit.
hitting.
Yeah.
We need overtime like we need air.
These are so brutally
They
close.
still haven't given Bucky those yards on the fumble.
Yeah, they have.
Maybe some
Oh, there it
underdog
is.
thinks
They
it should be
just
eight.
did.
Okay.
Oh my God! Just staring at that is so
Yeah,
bad.
you should stop staring at the slip and start staring at the Taco Bell menu, baby. That's the.
Hasan, we can't
I
order
might.
Taco Bell unless we.
You
hit
don't get Taco Bell when you.
No, I
Taco
might
Bell.
use that Taco Bell.
Yeah. So look, sometimes you just gotta go into debt and eat like your feelings away.
This is my fault
yeah,
for not
that's
getting another bottle of wine. I was gonna, and I just forgot. And I'm drinking tequila. I got to drink wine. Last week said, wine's the new rule. I'm drinking a bottle of wine next week, guys. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll
It's
drink
like
some wine with you, Gretch.
Can you imagine? I mean, all we needed was 2 more yards on that run, and then you fumble, and he was
One
going to
more,
get
right?
it.
What do we need? One more.
One more, right? Like one more.
Yeah.
No,
Well, we were at 43,
No,
and it was
43,
44 and a
right?
half.
So 44
Yeah.
and a half.
We need 2 more, but
Shit.
The thing is, I mean, if he just protects the ball, he clearly gets the 2 yards in the core.
Bucky has
hit.
his helmet on. Get him a confidence, Gary.
Yeah, he looked kind of defeated there on the side. Like give him something.
Dude, if we get it, like, what is the timeout situation right here? I don't think there's any confidence carries. I think we're
There's
in
zero
kneel down.
chance they're giving him the ball.
Unless White fumbles too.
Unless it's overtime and then
Unless White fumbles too. I think White would have to get hurt.
We can't bet.
Yeah.
That's
4th
bad
and
karma.
15 here.
We can't put that out there. If it happens on its own.
4th and 15.
Oh man, I thought
We
they
need
might
overtime
punt with
so
3
bad.
timeouts. 4th and 15, you're going for it.
Intercepted.
Oh my god.
Confidence carry time, guys. Confidence.
They're
carry
not gonna give him the ball. All they need
Confidence
to do is not
carry.
fumble.
They have to. They got to go back to their rookie. You don't want to do that to the rookie. That's
You
just
got to
bad
give him a
coaching.
confidence carry here.
Steph, I like your positive attitude. Let's give the rookie another carry.
Let's give the rookie another carry. Build the confidence.
Build that confidence, for the future. We're building a team
Fuck.
here.
Order the new Big Cheese It from Taco Bell. Big Cheese It Tostada. Big Cheese It Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Well,
Sounds
Rashad
so
White's getting a confidence carry right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What you root for is a Rashad White fumble, right?
Or a
Fumble that
Rashad
shit.
White injury. Those are the only. Oh,
No, you're not-
God.
Oh god.
Well, I mean,
Man, Jesus Christ, man.
we're trying.
No.
That
Come
Well,
on.
look, see, like this is so the fact that they were looking for Mooney with the game on the line is like
He
proof.
get through his hands. I think they got to go to Bucky here. He looks
my
legitimately hurt.
Man, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
They're going to bring in Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker. We honestly,
Josh, this is how this is gonna go.
honestly, it
See,
should be
that's
Tucker.
not funny.
I'm not laughing.
Oh my god. Somebody check and see if he's
They
active.
brought in Bucky.
He's on
They
the
brought in
field.
Bucky.
Bucky's in.
Bucky's in there.
Look at Pete.
Oh my god.
Confidence carry.
The confidence
Give him a
carry,
confidence
baby.
carry. Give him a confidence carry.
Go get 2 yards. Go get 2 yards.
2 yards. He got there, baby. Fucking got there in the end.
Flag, though.
Oh, it's a flag, guys. It's a flag.
No. Wait.
It's a flag. It's
No.
going to be a hold.
This is it.
You
This
gotta
is
be
the
fucking
game.
kidding
That's a
me.
hold. That's an offensive hold. It's coming back.
So
It's coming back.
This is so bad.
This is the
Everything
worst.
about this is so bad.
I don't have any alcohol. This isn't fair.
Oh my God.
I
You
hate
called
this.
it. This was going to be a sweat. Oh, there's a face mask. A clear face mask.
Best case, it's offsetting. It doesn't help anyway. Oh,
It gives them a chance to run the ball again. They might now throw it, is my concern. They might do a screen pass or something with a 10-yard loss.
now they need to keep the clock rolling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they might do
I think they
high
run it.
leverage throw.
I think they run it. The concern is that Rashad White's back out there.
Yeah.
Bucky's back out.
Is he? Okay.
Bucky's
Bucky's back
in.
out. Rashad White's in though,
Yeah,
They
Rashad White's
did a
in.
play
and they
action.
threw to him.
Quick
And they
pass
threw
to
to him.
White.
You called that, Ben. You called it.
And he lost yards again.
Yeah.
He's now at like -8.
Why? Why?
We got Bucky back in, and he got the yardage we needed, and then there was a
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah.
3 catches, -6 yards for Rashad White. What
Honestly,
all
look,
the time?
We could
I
have
feel
just
like
won
we're-
the other bet if White would have got like 10 yards.
We're
on
back
that
to neutral
somehow.
on karma now, right? Rashad White's okay. Okay. The thing that we would have benefited
But
from him
they're-
getting hurt
they're
got
not-
called back. Now he caught a pass. We're back. We're even. We're
They're
even.
not. We can't win now. They're gonna go back to White because
No. There's OT.
No, White's
Here we come.
sucking. They're not going to do that again.
OT.
We
We-
could,
they
we,
just
could
lost
see, we
yards.
could see Bucky. We could see Bucky. They gave him a carry, didn't fumble.
Put all
They
your
do
faith
need
in
to run the
OT.
ball because they just need to make this a manageable field.
We just
goal.
need
I
this to be
don't know.
Bucky. Irving's in.
Is White also in?
This is a fucking draw play.
can't
No,
tell.
Sterling
This is a draw
Shepard was
play.
in.
Yeah,
This
did
is a
he
draw
right?
play.
This does need to be a run, and then you
This
kick
is a
it.
draw play.
We need Bucky here.
That's Bucky, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Bucky's got it.
Bucky.
No, he didn't get. He didn't get.
No,
2
he
yards.
does not.
He didn't get 2
He's
yards.
running not
He was short.
forward.
No, he ran right into
Horrible.
the.
He's running side to side.
Had it,
That was
and he
the worst
stopped
fucking
at
run.
1 yard.
That was a horrible run.
stopped at 1 yard when he clearly could have fallen forward, but he just protected the ball.
We're gonna be a half yard short.
What?
No,
the
that was
fuck
no gain.
that?
Oh, you're right. It may be no gain. It
What
wasn't
was
No,
one.
he gained a yard. I think he gained a yard. I think he got 1 yard.
Doesn't matter.
That's even more painful.
He could have easily gotten more, and he just
They-
got
they-
more. He lost it. Yeah, they gave him a yard. We're gonna lose by a half a fucking yard.
Did they give him a yard?
Yeah. They gave him a
Yeah.
You got the
So he
44.
fumbles when he has it, and then he gets it, and there's a penalty, and then he has it, and he sits down, and we're fucking half a yard short.
Well, just root for overtime, man.
No,
This is our
Younghoo
villain
is fucking
story, guys.
shanking a game-tying field goal. I will bet everything I have on that.
Go in the end zone. Give us a touchback.
There we go.
Okay, touchback. God, this
One
is
thing.
this is. I feel stressed out.
Wait, Copper
just
Price
thinking
is
if it's-
toying with my emotions. Stack correction got us. He actually got 4 yards in Q2 and not 3. That
Wait,
is
what?
way too fucking specific for me to not believe that has a possibility of being right.
But like, it's still well, we just have to wait on that one. Official box score currently has him at 44 yards.
What
They
was
do
the
make
play?
that
I
correction.
want to
They
go back
correct
and
his
find
last
this
carry
fucking
back to 0
play.
yards.
Who does
Can we get the
Underdog
Bijan
use
catch?
for their stat? Is it
Kyle Pitts out of
Kyle
the backfield.
Pitts. He got out of
He's
bounds.
out of bounds.
Yeah, out of
He's out
bounds.
Kyle Pitts.
All right. Some situational awareness.
All tight in one now.
I mean,
Way
that
to
stat
go.
correction sounds plausible.
Yeah,
Man.
some people
In-
got it
in
at
quarter
at-
2, he got
Some
an
people got it
11-yard
at
run.
43.
Yeah, some people.
Fuck
like
yeah.
that.
Fuck yeah if you got it at 43.5. That's
Good
awesome.
work, guys.
Oh my
There it is.
god! Get
Best
up there.
receiver in the fucking league, Darnell Mooney.
feel-
Let's
I'm
go.
putting this on ice or on record here. I'm gonna order Taco Bell if we get overtime.
Copper,
I don't-
Copper, you toyed with my emotions there, dude. He had way more yards than whatever you said in the second quarter. You made that whole thing up.
Oh my God,
Ray.
McLeod.
Ray. Thank God.
Fumbled
All
it out
right.
of bounds. That should stop the clock, shouldn't it? Or does
Yeah,
it? Doesn't?
It does. By the way, Godspeed.
No, the clock's running. It's a forward motion thing.
Oh shit!
He fumbled it.
Oh,
What are
backward.
these? What are these incoherent rules, man?
No, it actually does make sense because otherwise you could just toss it.
Yeah.
You could just throw it out.
Yeah.
Lateral it out of bounds.
Seriously, you could just be halfway across the field and throw it backwards out of bounds. Stop the clock.
I'm telling you guys, pour yourself a stiff drink for this Younghoo Koo kick. I'm telling you right now.
God, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if alcohol's the answer. I might.
I don't have any
Light up
alcohol.
and joy, Pat. Go for it.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
I might do the same if I order Taco Bell.
Definitely.
Just do it all, man. The baked tostada is back.
Oh my God, this Younghoo
London
Koo
baked.
kick. It's going to be like
There
a
you go.
57-yarder, and he's going to push it just slightly
I mean,
wide.
They have 17 seconds. They really ought to do something to the middle of the field, get up and spike it, where they can get like
God.
15 quick yards in the middle if it's not defended.
That's a good
very-
call.
I mean, you got the time to get the one good chunk completion in the middle and get up and spike it. You got to do it on this down. And I feel like that would be soft. That's where you go, you know?
Who's rock solid?
No, he's taking
Oh
too
my
much
God!
time.
Ray, come on, man.
That was
Yeah, I'm as frustrated as you are there.
Now you have to get out of bounds. You got to run a
Why-
hook and ladder. I would
why
call a
you-
hook and ladder. You got to do the Lions hook and ladder. Yeah, you get the running back moving to the sideline. It gets him out of bounds easier, right?
dude. Raheem Morris is ready to bring out the punt team. I can tell.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Yeah, he really is.
How many yards is it right now?
Be like 57 something.
Jesus Christ.
Be almost 60 actually, I think. Or are they on the 40?
Tying his shoe.
43. So yeah, it'd be like a
Gotta
60.
make sure your shoe's tied. I mean, that is good process.
Dude, you know what this is for Younghoo
Laces
here?
out.
This is
Hey,
a
yeah,
confidence
you
kick.
know what? That's
It's a confidence kick coming up.
Oh God.
Oh
I
no!
don't have any confidence though. That's the only problem.
They're just showing all this.
Oh, now it's a
that
replay.
block. God, that block. That was so fucking brutal. That fucking block.
I'll do it too. I knew we needed overtime so fucking bad.
I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. That block was so good.
You mushed the
What's up,
shit out of
Bucky?
that.
It was the biggest mush I've ever seen.
I'm about to do it again.
Don't do it again, please.
They got to get more yards. I don't know that he's going to
Dude,
get a chance
sucks.
to kick.
We need, but I'm so nervous they're not going to get out of bounds, man.
Right.
This
They don't
team
have any
is just-
timeouts. They only have
He
10
needs to
seconds.
fuck
They
this up.
had to get that to the middle of the field. Good defense to defend the middle there.
Oh,
they're
my
trying to
God.
go
Oh,
quick.
you're going to try and spike it. God,
Oh,
Hurry up! No! It's over.
Oh
They
my
did it. They got it with one.
Yes!
They got it with one. Holy shit, they got it, guys.
Holy
Oh my God, they actually pulled it off.
Executed.
I'm not saying
Oh.
anything until the kick is good.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete, you fucking feet. So the kick is up.
What was that? 12 seconds? That was great.
Oh, God damn it.
I don't have a stiff enough drink. I
Young-
drank my drink.
Someone give me an IV of whiskey.
Whiskey.
Someone send me some alcohol.
Oh,
47 yards.
God.
This is amazing.
He's missed shorter field goals in this.
He's. Come on, Ho.
Flag.
Come on.
Delay of game, you motherfuckers.
Are you kidding?
You fucking clowns.
Are you kidding me? A delay of game? What were you doing this whole time? All you're doing is preparing. The kick unit is preparing for that moment to get on the field and
That's
get
fine.
the kick off.
He just knew it was too easy for him the last time. 52 yards. This is it. This is his comfort spot.
Oh my god! God damn it!
Now what? Timeout,
Oh,
Bucks.
they iced him.
Timeout, icing.
Well, they iced themselves, Bucks. You don't got to do it again. It's double icing. It cancels out the first icing.
The second icing canceled the first one.
Yeah, you don't want to double ice. Everyone knows that.
It offsets it.
God damn it!
Honestly, how
Take a delayed game there. How do you take a delayed game?
Honestly, how are the Falcons not inspired by Mooney's play? How are they not about to like try to become the best version of themselves tonight?
He is mad about something.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to know what happened there because he's super pissed. Like, did he think the play clock didn't get fully reset, or like what happened? That's a pretty ballsy way to play it, though. I'll give him credit for that. Throwing it right up the middle.
Yeah. Somehow managing to get the snap
I
off.
have no idea what's happening in this game. This is
All right, let's go. Come on, young
This
boy.
is taking a really long time.
He got it,
my
guys.
God,
he got it.
God.
He fucking drilled it! Yes! Oh, Younghoo Koo! Fucking nailed it, man.
Let's fucking go.
Pete's
We're in
ordering
this.
Taco Bell.
We're back in this.
You put it on
Oh,
record. You're
fuck
ordering
yeah.
Taco Bell.
I put
back.
it on record. I put it on record.
Oh,
The
man.
big
I gotta
cheese
order
is
some too.
back. I'm gonna
in-
do the same, I think.
In solidarity,
We are
We're gonna
so
ring the bell.
fucking back.
We're so back.
Woo!
I'll
We're
tell you
doing the
in a
we're doing the hot discovery box, boys.
Yeah, the
oh my
Cheesy
God,
gordita crunch.
I have my whole order in the app from last week in my cart.
what do you got?
I got the chalupa that I like with the nacho cheese and no sour cream that I was talking about. I got a cheesy gordita crunch and I got a cantina
Dude,
chicken
the
burrito.
Lux Cravings box is an awesome deal.
That's where it's at. Yeah, it's like the,
Amazing. The chat's comments on my screen were pretty good. Someone said I had an anime character scream, and someone else was concerned about my daughter potentially sleeping, which I don't think she is actually.
She's not now.
She's not now.
All right, what else am I
But
getting?
now she knows how the parents feel.
Seriously.
Uh-oh. What's my not
Who won the toss?
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Damn it, we needed Bucky.
Yeah. What are we rooting for right now? We're rooting for Bucky to get a couple of yards just for safety's sake, and then probably a couple of Godwin catches somehow. I don't know how that one happens. Maybe an Evans touchdown.
I think we want a field goal. I think we want a Falcons field goal.
Yeah, I think we need
And the full playbook's open on the Buccaneers end.
Yeah.
What's this big cheese it?
That's what I've been talking about the whole time.
Dude,
I've been talking about this the whole time.
I know.
Wild,
I
dude.
wonder. Are you getting the big cheese it?
No, I can't.
I don't
go
think
that
I
far.
can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't. It's. I'm not far gone enough with the big
What
cheese.
is it?
It's like a big cheese it. It's like a cheese
It's
it.
literally just a large cheese it.
It's a big cheese it. Oh wow.
Look at. There's just a giant cheese it with like
Yeah,
stuff
it's
on
a
it.
giant cheese it.
Okay.
That's
I need to be
disgusting.
really stoned for when
A giant cheese it with Mexican.
Taco Bell.
I mean, that doesn't
Yeah, it's
doesn't
like
make
it.
doesn't work. That's-
Baffling to me.
I've never had a
No,
delicious
I'm not.
taco shell and thought I wish this was a cheese it.
Somebody else should get it.
I've never had
never
any
thought
cheese
that
it and
once.
thought this was good.
I really want this to be a cheese it.
It
I
is a
wish
cheese.
this corn tortilla was a cheese it. That's what I need.
It,
I can't enjoy this because this is just a corn tortilla, not a cheese it.
Fucking cheese it.
but the cheese its aren't even good.
no,
They're not.
They're
like a
not.
Cheeto
And they're
might
not
be better.
They're
either.
fine. I mean, they're fine. You know, if you need like, you're like, I kind of would like a little snack right now. little
All
something
right,
salty.
I got a Lux Cravings box and a Crunchwrap Supreme.
This guy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
You're a Crunchwrap Supreme guy. What's a
Well,
Lux
that's,
Cravings box entail?
Cousins.
You get the burrito, the chalupa, a
And like
Mountain
the cheesy
Dew.
Doritos.
People are mad because they like Cheez-Its, but like just because you like something doesn't mean it should be paired with Taco Bell fillings.
but also doesn't mean that
I like
it's,
cheesecake.
good.
I've never thought about putting like a fucking gordita crunch in there.
No, I think Taco Bell fillings improve everything.
I like
I can't wait.
cheesecake. I've never thought about pairing it with Taco Bell. That's perfect.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna shame you guys. I just don't need if I want to put Cheez-Its in my fucking, Crunchwrap Supreme, I'll just go upstairs and slam some Cheez-Its from my cupboard into the Crunchwrap Supreme.
You don't need to have like a big novelty Cheez-It. That's just too much Cheez-It.
We're all adults here. We're all ordering Taco Bell at 11:30. We don't need fucking Cheez-Its.
The big Cheez-Its,
right?
Yeah,
doesn't it?
this is the correct thing.
Even without anything on it, a big cheese, it sounds messy.
Yeah,
Man, London is.
All right,
London is.
we
like,
cannot have a touchdown here, guys. We cannot. Have a
No,
touchdown.
we just can't. Oh, London's hurt.
Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
suboptimal.
That's not good.
Oh, it's like he's like.
Can we just get a Bijan reception? Is this insane?
Ooh,
That's
that didn't
like,
look
It
good.
looks like you got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, it looked
still-
upper body-ish.
Yeah, but like it's
He gets
it's
kinda
one of
crunched
those.
there.
Would it be like
Yeah.
a victory?
Nah, he's all right.
Ooh, I don't know. He
Nah,
grabbed
hope
his
not.
leg. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but no, it's like it looks like he's still grabbing like that lower
Yeah.
area. That's like more than just
Yeah.
that's just more than like a wind knocked out.
Yeah, he grabbed his leg or ankle
Yeah.
there, too.
The time zone comment here.
All right, my order's banked.
Bing tell.
Yeah, that's
I got a limp going. I think Steph, you're right. There was something else going on there.
Yeah.
Is this real? Is that really Drake London's
I think that's
line?
right. No, I think that's
I've
right.
lived, I would believe any stat. You guys tell me
Right.
Darnell Mooney has 19 targets. London has 12 for 154 and 1.
He's right. Wow.
Yeah, he
That's
has
a
a lot
real
of. He had a
game.
lot of points. We are going
Yeah.
against the London team.
I was like
We
looking
have
for ways
London,
to
right?
bench him.
We have a
have
London team too. Yes, we are
All
going
London? I
against
feel
one,
like
and we
like
have
80
one.
London teams.
It's still
Oh, that was almost a pick. KhaDarel Hodge is
that
gonna
can't be a
end
touchdown.
me.
We lose.
no.
Oh,
But he stopped him.
he dropped the ball before he got
KhaDarel Hodge just fucking
Walk
did
off
that.
TD.
Can I unorder my Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get some equity out of this.
Well, I thought
Is this real?
KhaDarel Hodge.
KhaDarel Hodge.
Kirk had 500 yards.
I am really
KhaDarel
sorry, whoever
Hodge?
I told to sit Kirk earlier. By the way,
The Falcons came back and won that. Like, think about that. That they needed the Younghoo Koo kick, and then they won
Well,
because of it.
But like
Kirk's the comeback has the most comeback wins of any quarterback or something. They were
but
talking about.
KhaDarel
That was
Hodge
madness.
just fucked us.
Yeah, he did.
That's-
Yeah, he fucked on us.
He fucked everybody on Thursday Night Football, man. Like this is ridiculous.
He fucked on us.
I didn't even say
Because he fucked on us.
That's one of my buddies, one of my buddies always says we just got fucked on for whatever reason.
That's so much funnier than fuck.
That's
Yeah,
worse.
it really is.
He did fuck on us, man.
a half
Fuck
yard.
on us.
Fuck.
That's what the core missed. A half yard.
And it
Where's
was
the
like
fucking
we were
stat
there
correction?
3 different times.
All right, show the slips. People want to see them.
What do they want to see?
Slips.
Final slips.
What do they want? I just fucking told you. We just lost by a half a yard. What more do you want to fucking see?
I just
They want
told
to see
you.
the pain. They want to see how close we were.
Do you want us to all take a shit and rub it in our faces? Is that what
Yeah.
you want? Gee, what do you want to see? You think I'm lying that we missed by half a yard?
No, they want to see the bars. They want to see that one fucking blue bar.
What the fuck do you want to see?
This is perverse.
I'll tweet it out. I'll tweet it out for you right now. I'll fucking let the world see it.
Dude, the fumble and the whole
Chat wants to fuck
Fumble?
with you guys.
it's one thing. It's one thing when you miss by a half a yard. It's another thing when you get it twice. You have the emotional, he's running for it. Oh no, there's a fumble. And then the White injury gets the carry and gets it. And you're like, we got it. And then there's a flag. There was twice that we got it. Like in my mind, I was doing the math and was like, that's it. And then it was like, oh shit, he doesn't have the ball anymore. Second time, oh shit, there's a flag. Third time, he got the handoff. Okay, he's going to get 2 yards. He gets 1.
Fourth time, overtime, does jack shit.
There you go.
That was brutal.
KhaDarel fucking Hodge.
Yeah.
You also lost the coin flip. Like, well, fuck you, man. Put him in timeout, Pete.
I was like, are we still putting people in timeout?
Who deserves a timeout? The coin flip
The
guy?
guy you just pulled up, the coin flip guy.
Okay, yeah,
Lotus
you're
lost
going in a
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah.
Good. Show will be done by the time you're able to fucking
Yeah.
talk again.
Yeah, it's a nice one to end on, man. Fuck. That was the worst. That was the absolute fucking worst.
I mean, I know Zach will take care of it in the highlight edit, but I told you we were in for max pain or max ecstasy, and it happened to be pain.
This is the most pain. Like, we've never had one quite this. Quite
It was
this.
so
Joey, I
close.
literally followed your shit. No fucking shit. That's the whole point. Is we all do the same thing and we live and die together. And tonight, we
No,
fucking
he's
died
saying,
together.
and he
He
got
got it.
He got
hit
40
what he did. So
points.
he's max ecstasy. Joey's fucking
Oh,
burning.
fuck off, Joey.
He's fucking Joey's down his fucking face with Cheez-Its right now.
Joey.
Oh, Cheez-Its and beef. That makes sense, and I love it. Fuck you, Joey.
I'm so happy we were able to move the line
I'm
in
happy
the
for you, Joey.
opposite
I'm happy
direction
for
for you.
But I still don't get the Cheez-It thing, okay? But enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Go to
I
fuck.
don't get
5
the
minutes, Joey. Time him out. The chat.
I'll put
They want
say another,
blood.
say something else, Joey, and I'll.
They want blood. Oh.
Man, I hate NFL OT rules. Really need a rehaul. Bullshit.
Ugh.
Say something, Joey. I dare you. Fucking type
Say
in chat,
something,
nigga.
Joey. Do it, Joey. It's easy.
Already. Just start timing
Paul?
everyone out.
Paul, I love you, but you're going in a timeout.
You're
for
going in a
timeout. You're going in a
Going in a
timeout. Paul.
timeout.
Yeah.
Purple Yoshi is laying on the sword.
Joey, guess what? I told you if you fucking talked again, you were going in a timeout, and I'm a man of my word.
Congrats, Joey. But you're fucking timed out.
Pepe lives so Joey could die from Pepe. That's right. You started the whole thing, Pepe.
All right, Adam, you're going in a timeout for this. KhaDarel Hodge was a 7.5. It should have been a fucking 500x. You're going in timeout.
To
You didn't
me
even-
next.
You could not have gotten farther away from spelling his name correctly, by the way. Like, what is that?
There's too many chats for me even to time out people. It keeps the goalposts keep getting moved.
Is there any way to just like mass ban everybody?
Yeah, I mean, there is one way, and it's to end
one
the
way.
stream.
Yeah.